just saw you were on and thought I would come and say hi before stuff starts.
Hey everybody, welcome back for a season finale of fucking Friday night slap fights with dipshit Phil. Heather, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
Ugh. Rough day at work.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Everything is rushed today. Everything is rushed, non-stop. Skip for now. Just fucking load Modern Warfare 2. That's all I wanted to do.
Are you playing more Modern Warfare tonight?
I'm just going to start it up and see what it looks like. So far, the campaign's got some good reviews, so I just want to give it a shot here, just see how it plays. I just finished downloading it here too. And I'll probably play some fucking Overwatch while we watch Phil get bodied.
I'm in. Oh, no.
Oh, definitely. Like, now I'm trying to get... Hey, everybody in chat. Doku, what's up? Big, what's up? Professor Friendship, welcome. Jesse, how you doing? what we're going to do is Snorlax might actually make an appearance on stream tonight. Now, I just want to promise it as a safe place for him to hang out. So, please, if he does show up, just let's try not to make him feel upset. Like, I don't want any insults or anything thrown his way. But that's if he shows up. I haven't heard back. I'm waiting for Alt Insider to get back to me here in regards to if we can get him on here. And then we're going to talk about a possible community-driven event I want to do here. I talked about it earlier on Discord this afternoon. And just maybe help somebody out in the community that's in need of a PC. So see what we can do for them. Headphones.
Let me load up the stream. Doop.
This is weird.
Oh, thank you for not having the fuck me eyes, Phil.
Oh no, I just got shaky chair Phil there. Just that's what's going to be like when YouTube fucking decides to. It's not going to be a contest, Doku. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to help. What I want to do is, you know what? Might as well fuck it. We'll talk about it now. Now, it came to my attention. Meerkat's been asking for some help with his girlfriend's notebook. Now, Meerkat's notebook broke. Now, if you don't know who Meerkat is, you're in the wrong community because he is like god tier when it comes to us detractors, and he's helped me out a lot with all the graphics on my stream and everything. What I would like to do is I talked to Meerkat. His notebook is busted. He can't get it fixed for like another month, maybe longer. His girlfriend's notebook's not up to the task to do any type of streaming. So what I was thinking is, as a community, we could do like, I don't know, some kind of drive, maybe toss in a couple bucks. I have a couple pieces of hardware here. I know I talked about it on Discord. As you can see here on the screen, this is something that I've priced out for Meerkat. Now, I have the NVMe drive, the 970 Plus, the Windows 11 I can supply. And I'm also going to throw in $100 of my own money. So what we would need to come up with as a community, I'm going to talk to other streamers, other detractors here, and see if they want to run like a drive, and then we can build Meerkat. I'll build Meerkat this PC, and I'll cover all the shipping costs. But I'll do it like a live stream, like on a Saturday or something, and then build it for him. So just something to get him back up and running, so to speak. And so basically all we would need to raise is probably like $820, and it's very doable for us, right? Like, but I just wanted to talk about it tonight here on the stream, just to make sure that everybody is okay. Like, if I do run this, like, I don't want to think that people think I'm scamming or anything like that. Hey, Vicious, how you doing? Just to give Meerkat a hand. And then if it works out really well, then I may do this for other people within the community too. We can do like a drive to get people better streaming setups and stuff like that. It's just something I thought of here when I was talking with Meerkat, trying to help him out. What do I want? Full screen borderless. They don't even have full screen exclusive. Oh, thank God. You actually have to have it turned on. Ugh. It told me I didn't have to fucking create an account. Bah, piece of shit.
Is the base game free to play, or is it?
No, you get early access if you pre-order. And like last week we did that giveaway, right? Where we gave away Modern Warfare on stream here. Right. As a big thank you for reaching 500, and now we're almost going to hit 1,000. So I would be able to probably do another giveaway here too once we hit 1,000, which is probably going to be soon. Which I'm grateful for, and I want to thank everybody in the community for joining the channel. It's just been great. Doku, man, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Like, it's whatever if people want to help out, they can help out. Otherwise, I can do it on my own. So it's not an issue. I just thought maybe something like, you know how Phil's community just gives straight to Phil, right? Because of the greed and all the bullshit and everything that goes on there. I thought maybe the detractor community could just do something as a whole for somebody within the community rather than just giving to like a single person. Just try to make Phil look more of a fucking idiot than he usually is. But this is what I've been looking at here. Just maybe something that I might build for Meerkat. And I just want to see if everybody else might be into it and maybe do this for him and give him a helping hand, get him a better PC so he can give us some more platinum hits. Evening, Psycho. How are you doing? As we wait for Phil now. Again, today, so let's just recap what happened today. So again, fucking TeamICO Gamer came in, dropped another fucking 200 gifted subs. Phil's now over 1,000. And, you know, he's loving it, even though he knows that... what can we say? Like, Phil knows that what's happening is not right. But he's going to go with it because it benefits him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you see him, like, he gets that money buff, right? He's up to, like, 300 and some fucking dollars on stream this morning. He's got another 400 gifted subs or whatnot. And he's just clown mode, full clown mode. Hey, Paulette. Hey, Trayman, what's up?
Hi, guys.
So, like, but I will be doing, like, tomorrow I'm going to drop that video, the part 2, where it goes into, like, autistic detail on how the Viewbots actually work, and I'll go into TeamICO Gamer and how much money he actually spent, because it's quite a fucking bit. Like, it's a lot of money.
Over 1,000, right, you said?
No, he's close to $5,000. $5,000 in on fucking sub bots. Because, like,
wow.
When you look at the bots, like, you can run it by yourself. Like, you can run a certain script by yourself to give you the view bots. But what happens when the memberships expire, Paulette? Phil goes into panic mode and you see him shaking in the chair there at the bottom left. That's what we're going to see.
Yep, his leg's going to go all a quiver and...
Hey, Paul J, what's up? Yeah, like, so... most of the time when you see Viewbots, you actually hire a service. And the way the service works is you can get into, like, you get the Viewbots, or you can get the Viewbots and the like bots. And you got to pay extra for that. Then you have the Viewbots, the like bots, and the sub bots, and you got to pay extra for that. And then member bots tacked on the exact same thing, right? So that price increases as you go. Now, he went from, 199,000 subscribers to 220,000 subscribers. That was Wednesday. So that's an increase of 20,000 subscribers, basically, right? Close to 21,000. Doing that is costly. Like, it's something like you pay, what was it? What was it? I don't have it here. You pay like, you'll pay like a couple. Let's just say he spent over probably $1,000 or more just on the Viewbot service. That's not counting the, what, 600-700 plus subs that he bought as well. The gifted sub bombs, and those are $4 a pop. So you do the math, like $2,800 just in sub bombs alone. And then you got to factor in the cost of the Viewbots. You got to factor in the cost that he tipped as well, $141 plus some change on the Wednesday stream as well. So it's going to be a massive amount of money that TeamICO dropped. Now, the question is, he hasn't lost YouTube yet, Paul J. Brazel. Like, what happened is against TOS, and regardless of if Phil was in on it, it's still, because the channel benefited, YouTube could still yeet the channel. because, well, no, what happens, I'll call you Oob. How's that? Oob, what happens with the sub bots, when you pay for those 21,000 subs, those subs only stay for a certain amount of time depending on the package you purchase. So you can have a purchase, say it only lasts for 24 hours, or you can purchase for 48 hours, or you can purchase for longer. So, but those subs will eventually decrease. Now the members, like again, remember, Phil had to open up his 24-hour sub-only chat because there were not enough people in chat to accept the memberships, the gifted memberships, right? So that ended up being a big issue, because that's why I think Phil wasn't on it, because if he was in on it, he would have never removed the sub-only mode, because a ton of detractors then ended up with gifted. I got one, right? I know a bunch of other guys that got one.
I wouldn't have accepted one.
You should have. Then you could just troll him in chat.
No, I have a reason for never stepping foot in his chat. Although I guess I could remedy that by hooking myself up with a VPN, but...
You could just fuck with Derek. That's what I would do. I was going to do that the other day. I was going to mess with Derek. I was trying to. I was asking him stuff about like Simba and what he would do to Simba if he met him in real life.
Oh, gross! Don't! No! Come the fuck on, Prophet! Don't! That is just disgusting!
Derek's a disgusting individual. We all know that. He's fucked in the head. But no, yeah, Paul J. Brazel, like, regardless of if Phil was in on it or not, his channel benefited from it. And that's what is against the YouTube TOS. They can still yeet him if... Well, they won't ban Phil. The way it'll happen is he will just basically end up being able to create a new channel, but he'll lose everything, right? Like, so DSPGaming has 62,000 videos on it. Those are all gone. That's basically worst case scenario, and it's going to be if YouTube investigates it, right? And like that being said, Podcast said, like, Meerkat, Alt Insider Sam, and Steve, Phil's channel's probably on a list for YouTube, because Phil probably gets hundreds, if not thousands, of reports against him a day. Like, is it YouTube's fault for not catching bots? It's YouTube's fault for allowing Phil to be on the platform to begin with, right? Like, is YouTube the panhandler's platform? Is that what it's used for, to beg for money?
I must be doing something wrong then. I guess I need to start begging.
Yeah. Guys, give me money. Go find the link on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, go give me money. Knock yourselves out.
I have a PayPal. I do. I also have a Patreon. Woo woo.
He has KO Gaming, Jesse, but if Phil himself, like, say Phil Burnell gets banned from YouTube, all his channels get banned from YouTube. He will lose everything. He'll lose KO Gaming, he'll lose DSP Gaming, and he'll lose King of Hate. That's all gone. Right?
Oh, we can only hope.
And Paul, that's right. YouTube's aware of him, right? His AdSense, right? Like Paul J. Brazel said, his AdSense. I still want to know how he was given a new AdSense account, because once you have your AdSense account banned, you can never use it again. You can never get a new one. But like I did that video, and most of us are 100% certain he's either using, or he was using Leanna's AdSense, because Leanna used to stream, or now he's using Kat's. Because when he lost his AdSense and moved to Blip and then came back to YouTube, he was under Machinima. After Machinima, he was under Curse. And then after Curse, he moved to fucking Twitch. And then he came back to YouTube. So he's probably using, I would say he's using Kat's account, or he created one under maybe his parents' name, like Dave or Linda Burnell. Psycho, you might be right. Like, with what he's got going on, like, Phil has to stream. Like, Phil cannot not stream, right? Like, you see that when he has to do the fucking Patreon videos. It's like, well, I gotta take the night off, guys, and I'm going to really need those tips because I'm only doing one stream today, so he gets scared right away, right? Yes, Paul, it'd be considered ban evasion. Like, if you get banned from YouTube, you cannot create a new channel on YouTube. And if you're caught, that channel's immediately banned.
Yep.
So, what's his option? He can't go to Odyssey, right? If he tries to go to Odyssey, all the detractors have already registered everything possible. Like DSPGaming's registered on Odyssey, Darkside Phil's registered on Odyssey, KO Gaming's registered on Odyssey. So his only course of action is probably to dump back into Twitch and just beg for tips.
What the fuck? Started streaming 21 minutes ago?
What the fuck?
I said early.
Yeah.
Meth Bay, everybody.
Well, no, I mean, it was just fucking, you know, it was, I didn't even get a notification that you went live. Fucking Susan.
What fucking YouTube piece of shit.
Goddamn.
It happens to everybody, like with Raven and with Shinko and Peace. It's like, I never get I used to get them like regularly, like good notifications. And now it's like, you know, Peace went live, I think this last time, and I got it 40 some odd minutes into the stream, you know?
Trey, he would never get partner back. He's never getting partner. He might get affiliate on Twitch, but he ain't getting partner ever again. It happens to me with King Jad all the time. I'll be at work, I'll never get a notification. And I've got notifications on for all and everything, and it never fucking tells me anything.
That's why I don't bother turning them on.
Yeah, that's no. Jad's gonna start at 10:45 my or 11:45 my time. I'll make sure I'm there. Is Raven in chat? Raven's here. Susie hates all of us, Raven. Susie hates
Hi,
every
Raven.
fucking one of us.
Well, actually, Raven, you know what? I get a lot of his notifications when he pops in on time. Strangely enough. Which is, he's the one who points out that Phil's a bitch, which is true. So, you know, we need to get that dose. So,
Raven usually streams when I'm just
like that.
getting up and heading to work. That's when I get Raven streams.
Yeah, I mean, he's on in the middle of the night, and I'm usually there just, you know, lurking around at like, it's, you know, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. my time, and I'm still good. So
I love that. Like, I'll listen to Raven. If Raven's streaming in the morning, I'll listen to him on the way to work, or I'll listen to Pieces stream from the night before. That's usually how I do it. And then I'm on King Jad stream until bingo ends, and then if somebody's restreaming during the day at work, I'll jump on there. That's how it works for me. Psycho, no, I'm not in. I did the vanilla classic. I couldn't do Burning Crusade, and I can't do Wrath of the Lich King. There's just no fucking way.
Yeah, nostalgia carries the game only so far. I was so happy when they brought vanilla back. Ask me how far I've gotten into my main. I'm like 44, and then I've just burned out. I'm like,
I went all the way with that one, and then I just fucking left afterwards.
and I really do love Wrath of the Lich King. I go as far as to say that is my favorite expansion so far. Although Dragonflight may actually beat it.
Maybe.
Oh shit! Let me fly to you. Oh please.
So, Meth, what'd you think of this week's fucking shenanigans that popped off?
Oh.
You might be away.
Oh, yeah, don't.
Oh, Raven's got steaks for everybody. You bring us steaks, bro? Like, I want a steak right now. I want a steak.
Steak and fries, dude, yeah.
Like, I'll take steaks with, like, a fully loaded baked potato. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah, that sounds even better.
Raven's having burgers tonight for dinner, guys.
Raven's place for food.
So I'll book my flight right now. I'm headed out. Stream's ending. Sorry, guys. Go watch on Peace.
Yeah.
Okay,
Party
so
at
we're
Raven's
playing.
house.
We're doing Overwatch, right? Is that the plan?
Yep. I'm in a match right now. Oh, I just got fucking hit in the face.
Dude, I haven't loaded up Overwatch for, like, since it first came out. Oh, no wonder the fucking Modern Warfare didn't work. It was patching already. I'll play that later. It'll be after stream. Start the campaign.
Who the hell? Oh. All I have to say is whoever we play with tonight, y'all better protect your fucking healer. Otherwise, I'm going to be pissed.
I'm just playing Reaper. That's all I'm doing.
Well, you better protect your fucking Mercy. That's all I'm going to say.
Roach, man, stop, man. I just had some pasta, some authentic Italian pasta straight from Italy. And now I want a ribeye steak.
Italian style, authentic pasta. God, I hate myself for that. I'm going to cut my tongue out right now. I'll be right back.
What the fuck is going on with Overwatch? It's fucking broken.
How are you playing it on PC?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be broken. It's the one.
I just tried starting it up and it wouldn't go full screen. But again, like I'm using an ultra wide, and Overwatch does not like ultra wide.
Yeah, that's probably why. It's your fault for having a shitty taste in monitors, buddy. Hate to tell you.
Yeah, must be it.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I don't have the real estate on my desk for an extra wide anything. I have a 23-inch and a 27-inch.
There, now it works. And the fuck was that? Okay.
How wide is an ultra wide monitor?
34 inch.
32, 34.
Yeah. I will never go back to anything but ultra wide.
Yeah.
It's just too nice.
Can you have a dual monitor setup with such a wide? Fuck me.
I used to have three of them. I used to use three.
You must have a huge desk or a really good monitor. What is bracket?
Well, I got a pretty big desk in an L shape, so that's what I use.
Oh, okay.
I finally got my boom arm like Raven. I'm like Raven now. I got my boom arm set up and everything, so it's right in front of me instead of just having the mic sitting right in front. See, like, because it doesn't support fucking ultra wide, so I get the black bars on the left and the right.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, there we go.
Ow, where did that Zenyatta come from? Why is he putting his purple balls in my face, bitch?
What are you playing? Are you playing unranked, competitive?
Yeah, I just play quick play. I'm not a comp player. I just like playing for fun. I did like the first 5 seasons, and then I did a couple the
custom games going on.
I just like playing casually. I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to be like Phil and make every game I play be about competition, you know? Fuck that.
Well, it's not competition for Phil, right? Phil is just all about the money. Phil doesn't give a shit about fucking competition at all. Phil's just like, how much money is this game going to give me? And if it's going to give me a lot, then it's good. If it doesn't give anything, it's fucking horrible, right? And that's shitbeard Benel in a nutshell, right? And that's how he gauges all his games. It's just like, oh, it's like Bassmaster. Doesn't bring in any money, doesn't bring in any views. And then what does he do? He ends up fucking getting rid of Splatoon 3, which brought more views and more money. I'm readying up.
I'll be in a minute. I'll be free in a minute.
Okay, I'm just starting here. Spencer, how you doing? Tony, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Oh, Tony's right. Like he was complaining about the $32 price of the fucking Bassmaster this morning. I was just laughing.
I hope he never plays that again. Ever.
Like, I just spent $90 on fucking Modern Warfare 2. I don't care.
I want to get Gotham Knights, but that's definitely going to be a game I'm going to hold off on getting for a bit until it's fixed. They'll fix it, you know. It's not a big deal.
Well, it's really buggy on PC, even though it has an uncapped frame rate. It's really, really fucking buggy. But like, I like to watch, if you guys worth a buy on YouTube. Mac from the UK, he does reviews on video games. Done it for years. His stuff is just fucking awesome. He was reviewing Modern Warfare 2 today. And I was amazed at it, like watching some of the graphics are really good, the gameplay seems really, really good.
Yeah.
Psycho Man, I got a titty bar addiction. That's what I gotta try to feed.
Titty bar?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the titty bar.
That sounds so filthy.
I have been once in my 40 years of living, and that was one time too fucking many.
I've been to a couple when we lived in Guam. Actually did a little bit of adult dancing on a dare once. That was fun, actually.
Video or it didn't happen.
This was like almost 30 years ago. Do you think I was just carrying around a camera on me?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know you 30 years ago.
No, you didn't.
Tips, where are they? Exactly, where are those fucking tips, guys? I'm not playing this game for free. I'm gonna die.
They're in
I'm gonna
his
die.
G-string.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh god, you're one of those Reapers who runs off and... You're like every Reaper in Reinhardt that pisses me off, aren't you? You
That's
run
how
off
Reaper
ahead.
does. You run off ahead, you get your super, you pull your super, you die. And that's how Reaper is played.
That's how you play him. That's sure the fuck not how I play him. And where does Phil Tips go? In that sweet little hot pink G-string he wears. Keep that in your...
Well, it goes
visual.
into Scopely's.
Well,
G-string.
Scopely's
Oh, I got
pink
wrecked.
fawn. Yeah. Hey, Elaine. Hi.
Elaine, how you doing? No, my sex bots don't come on my channel. If you see sex bots on my channel, it's probably King Jad.
Yeah, it's all Jad's fault.
Jad. And unfortunately, guys, sorry, I wasn't able to get bingo set up tonight. The plan was to have it set, but I just got way late at work really bad, and I just didn't have the time. Jad, I keep calling him Chad all the time. Jad sent me everything, and I was fooling around with it at lunchtime, and then I just couldn't take a break after that. Oh, fuck me, I'm gonna die again. I remember the super being able to go up faster. I'm dead. Fuck. I wanted to do a special Street Fighter bingo is what I wanted to do. That was the plan, but I just didn't have time to sit down today at work and make up like a template and everything, or mess with what Jad gave me. So sorry, guys. Just want to apologize for it. There's those sex bots. There they are.
Hey,
There's Jad. Fuck.
The Rich is late with those bots tonight.
Thanks, guys, for getting that. That was King Jad.
Hey.
That was more than likely King Jad raiding us.
Yep, my night's going pretty well, Elaine. Thanks. Sucks you have to go to work though. You need a party on Fridays, not have to go to work.
We're not allowed any overtime at work. I was going to work this weekend, but they don't want any overtime right now. And my overtime is way... My overtime's disgusting.
Overtime's good, but yeah, I could see where sometimes it...
Overtime is good until you get on burnout, and then it just fucks you. But unlike Phil, like, I'm not ungrateful for doing the overtime. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I got wrecked. What am I at? I'm the worst on my team. That's fucking great.
You're doing as well in this tonight as... No, I won't make that comparison because you're actually doing a lot better than Phil does in any game ever.
If anybody wants to join Heather and I, just shout. Just at me in chat. We'll add you to the friends list and we'll play. But I'm not playing fucking tank or healer, so tough.
I already promised you I would heal tonight. So, we just need a tank if anything. If we can get a full 5, that'd be awesome. Or we could both DPS or something. Although I hate... You know, I really don't trust any other healers but me.
I'm actually
but I never
healed.
play anybody... You're not getting healed, are you?
I had heal marks all over me. I was just like, fucking right. Finally.
You getting healed. I never get fucking healed in this goddamn game. I swear to God, I could be standing right in front of a healer and get totally ignored. Oh my God.
This is what I want to do with the streams, right? Like, we get a bunch of us on here, we play some games, we laugh at Phil. And I'm still going to do, like, regardless if Phil does Fight Night or not on Fridays, I'm still going to stream. And I may pick up Saturday nights as well. I might start streaming Saturday night, depending if I have time.
As long as we don't stream Sunday night bites. Oh, God.
I don't want... I can't do Sunday because I got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And Phil streams to, like, 11 o'clock my time, so...
Yeah.
I need more than 4 hours of work. Like, I need more than 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah. You're not missing anything, honestly.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. No, I'm getting healed again. What the hell?
Oh, no, you just got hogged. That sounds bad, but...
5-player kill streak. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm no longer the worst on my team.
That reminded
Alfred,
me...
what's up?
Did you ever see the Nick Cage movie Firebirds?
No.
Oh, he's a helicopter pilot, and he's in training. He goes, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. Because he keeps killing everything on the flight simulator like it's a really big achievement. But it's just so funny the way you said that reminded me of a... Oh, hey, nice. That was 2 down.
Bloodbath and Beyond, great name. How you doing? Astro, what's up? Sorry if I missed you earlier. We're just waiting for Phil to start. Is there a shaky chair on the left?
Oh, God. Is he late? He is late.
He's always late.
No.
What time is it? I don't even know what time it is.
It's 6:45 there.
Oh, he hasn't even started. He hasn't even started yet. Lewis, how you doing?
So, since we are here to all talk shit about Phil, let's can I address something that's been bothering me for a while?
Go ahead.
About that man. Okay, and I had you guys fact check me first. Beginning of the year, when he said that he was going to drop the King of Hate moniker and never ever say anything bad or shit on any game dev ever again. How long do y'all think that lasted?
5 minutes.
A week? No, you're right.
He was shitting on people the same stream.
Same
he was shitting
game,
on him the same stream. Death in July, how you doing?
Did you catch how he was trying to tell the game devs of Scorn that nobody likes them?
I am having a wonderful evening, Death. How are you doing? And thank you very much for that. What am I doing? I don't even know where I am.
Wait,
oh,
roach
shit,
bait.
They're moving it.
Wait, moving what? Oh, the payload.
They're moving the payload. I saw them moving. I was fucking way off from the group. I was trying to come in from behind. Giggity.
Yeah, don't get them on all fours.
So, like, you think Phil would do this? Like, ever play with buddies again? Yeah. Well, he doesn't have friends. He doesn't have time for friends. Remember, he's married.
Acquaintances.
No, he can't even go out because he's married. Remember, he said that fucking today on the day stream. He can't go out because he's married. Like, fuck.
I'm married, and I used to go out with my guy friend Joe. We'd go out and karaoke and all that. My husband was perfectly fine with that because he had no interest in it, and he knew I liked doing it, so...
Well, my best buddy's just got engaged, so... And I'm really happy for him, but the wedding's in Thailand, and I cannot afford to go to Thailand.
Oh, man, I would love to go to Thailand.
Go to Thailand and do Thai things, right?
Sure. Dude, you just ran right into that landmine.
I know I did. I wasn't fucking watching what I was doing.
Just watching you, I'm like, I was yay close to saying, hey, you might want to watch. Boom. Okay, never mind.
Oh, no, we were defeated. We were defeated. Oh my god, I gotta say it like Phil.
Thai-style wedding.
Thai-style wedding. Thai-style, Asian fusion-style wedding. That's what it's gotta be.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Can we not, like, make me want to unlive myself tonight, please?
I'm expecting by Wednesday.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm out already. Hold on.
Okay, I'll give you an invite.
Yeah, give me an invite. Now, do you
My
queue us?
friends list is not
It is not there.
fucking empty.
Restart the game. Restart the game. It does it all the time now. There's a bug on battle.net. Your friends list will fucking will just
All right,
disappear.
I'll be right back. I'm like, excuse me?
I know. I was
right back.
playing WoW the other day, and it's like, why is my friends list empty? Well, there you are. I expect by Wednesday, I expect something's going to happen to Phil that's not going to be good. That's either going to be YouTube's going to pull all those memberships, or I think Snorlax, if you guys read that on, I can't bring it up here, can I? No. Snorlax that contacted PayPal spoke to somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
And I guess it's been like it's been like escalated to like a higher tier support. So
it's still not showing up. Can you see me?
I can see you. Yep.
Invite me then.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, Phil is going live, so
all right.
we'll just keep him muted for now. I don't want to listen to his fucking shitty music. Change it to 1080p, and we are good to go. Wait just for dipshit to go live.
Well, he's already lost that extra 20,000 subscribers. He's back down to 200K. So something happened.
Okay, I promoted you to group leader because you know more about this than I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, yeah, like, again, I'll explain here. The way the subs work, the gifted subs, or not gifted subs, but the Viewbots and the subs that came with the Viewbots, those Viewbots, depending on how much TeamICO paid for them, Spencer, I don't think Snowcarl's banned. I don't think so. Could be wrong. I haven't seen anything with it, but they only last for a certain amount of time. What am I doing? Why?
Selecting role.
Where am I in?
Are you in the unranked role select screen?
Nope. It just says waiting 2 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever. Yeah, it says role select here. I want damage, right?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you pay for the subs, okay, so when you pay for the Viewbots that come on, they will only last for a certain amount of time, like 24 hours. I think it's like the base minimum. And so after 24 hours, those subs then disappear. That's why Phil dropped all the way down, back down to like 199,000 or 200,000.
So what was the point of giving them?
I think it was just a boost just for that day. But see, what I think is, I believe YouTube has a breaker system because Phil's channel's been failing for so fucking long, right? Like he's hemorrhaged views, he's hemorrhaged subs, he's hemorrhaged members. To all of a sudden get that massive amount of engagement out of nowhere,
yeah,
that just seems really fucking fishy. And I think that might trip something on YouTube's end, where they might end up looking into it then and going like, okay, is this sub real? No, delete. Is this membership real? No, delete. Was this guy viewbotting then? Well, we got to investigate that. Then they'll investigate it. And like I said, just because Phil wasn't in on it.
You want to pick your hero?
I did. I didn't click continue. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm
like, I don't want to play without you, but dude.
Okay, where are we going?
All right, there you go.
Oh, we
Have you
gotta wait
never
here.
played this map?
Nope. I haven't played fucking Overwatch since it first came out. I played it that one night the first night a couple weeks ago. That was it. But before that, I hadn't played in like 20 years. I don't know.
20 years. Wow. That was almost a Phil gross over exaggeration right there. Phil level.
Okay, in 20 years, I was playing CSGO.
You know,
yes, that's right.
I don't do well with serious shooters. I suck at shooters.
Oh, I was hardcore in the Counter-Strike back in the day. Like, fucking just hardcore. We used to play on the Shiva service that was run out of Calgary, Alberta. That's what we used to play on all the time. And that was fucking great.
No, Arissa. Oh shit, Arissa! Don't die. My res isn't up.
Or if you guys know about Action Quake. If you guys remember Action Quake from Quake 2 days. I used to play that tons.
That predates.
That predates Counter-Strike and everything like that. That's when you had the camp-ass clan. All they did was fucking camp. The entire time they just turtle instantly right off the beginning of the match.
Dude, can you protect me?
Nope.
No. Okay, fair enough.
I was getting wrecked there. I was just getting fucking beat on.
I didn't really start playing shooters until Team Fortress 2 in 2015.
Oh, fuck. I was playing Team Fortress back in 1995 on the old Quake engine.
The original one?
The original Team Fortress, where it was good. You get into the spawn point, and you're a pyro, and you just drop napalm bombs all over the place.
Oh,
and you
I
just
never
rack
played
up
the
kills.
original.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. People would ban me from the... Oh, there's a sniper up on the top there. I'm going to try to get up there.
Oh, shit.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah, I'm up there.
Oh, owie. Owie.
Get fucked.
Wrecker! No! No!
I pushed the sniper away.
Where did you go?
And I killed him.
I can't find
no,
you.
I went after the sniper. I got the sniper down, though.
No, I tried to res you. I'm sorry.
We're in the Soldiers of Destruction clan.
Yeah, I didn't play multiplayer Quake. I played a little of the original when it first came out, I want to say.
See, we had an event here in Edmonton called Fragapalooza. And that was mainly just Quake. It was put on by, I worked for a company called Microstation at the time. And it was put on by us and Point Blank Gaming that was on White Avenue. They were just like an internet cafe. They would put on the event. And it used to take place in the airport hangar at the old City Center Airport here in Edmonton.
Oh, nice.
And we used to play like the Quake matches and shit, the death matches, and people would get into fights at that. Those are the times. Those are the days. Like, Phil don't know shit. Phil doesn't know shit. Like, yeah, he went to Evo 2005. Fuck, man. I was playing in tournaments back in 1995.
Yeah.
I'm probably the worst in the team again? Nope.
Am I the worst on the team? Yeah. For heals, I am.
Nope. Thud Tiki is the worst on our team?
No, not for healing.
He's not is he a healer?
Who?
Oh yeah, he is a healer.
Thud Tiki? Yeah.
Thud Tiki.
Thud Tiki mother.
Oh, I got my super. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Be careful. How did you not get a kill? My gosh.
I don't know. They must be cheating. It's on PC, right?
Yeah.
We'll do what
totally
Phil does.
cheating.
If it's on PC,
totally cheating.
they're cheating. They're cheating.
They're bots. Every single one of them.
I'm pretty sure my fucking sock account got banned here earlier on Wednesday. Phil wouldn't answer any of my questions.
Oh.
We're supposed to be pushing this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry for that worried tone. It was just like I'm watching Arissa run off all the way up here, and it's like, no.
A messenger? No, dude. It was ICQ back in the day. Roachbait. You got to use ICQ.
TeamSpeak.
No, that's ICQ.
Oh no,
before fucking TeamSpeak.
that predates TeamSpeak. Yeah, I was about to. Yeah. Ventrello? Anybody?
The Ventrilo's like so 2005. Back in the day, it was fucking GameSpy or Westwood Chat. Oh, fucking playing Westwood Chat, Command and Conquer 2.
He's naded.
Oh, fuck, he fucking hooked me.
Are you dead?
No, I'm still with the payload. They were somehow back at our spawn almost. I was pushing the payload by myself. Remember how bad this game was for Phil and how much fun we're having right now?
Yeah, because we're playing with each other. Wait, we're playing
yeah,
with
you don't want to say that. You didn't want to say that one.
We're grouped up. No, shit.
We're not. Oh shit, that one sucked.
Sorry.
I hate that fucking dragon.
I'm a scream. This is going to sound bad no matter how I say it, but yes, I scream.
56k modem, dude. Fuck, I was running on the 24 baud. Oh shit.
You're up.
I thought it was dead.
No, you were.
I almost had my super. I'm almost at the super.
And that damn
Then we'll be able to push it a little bit further.
Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Shit.
Come on.
Fuck, that guy's right there. Super up.
Who?
There we
Oh,
go.
nice.
There we go. I got them all.
You got 2 more. 1 more.
Spencer, man, fuck. I was playing on a 14.4. Like that. You want to talk lag? Whew. 14.4 on freenet. Matthew, back?
Oh,
I'm back. Hey, sorry, just had to talk to a bunch of people. I'm headed to Vegas this weekend and
All right, hookers and blow.
change some shit.
How much are you gonna gamble?
So,
You plan to gamble a lot?
It depends on how I feel. I try not to gamble a lot. I go back and forth to seeing it as being. Well, I mean, I don't gamble with money that I absolutely can't afford to lose. But
Just gamble like Phil.
Yeah, fuck it. You
Fuck
know?
it. Fuck it, then.
I could probably just give myself, around 10 grand or something like that if I wanted to play with some money. But I mean, I have a guest with me or everything like that. So I don't know what she's going to want to do.
You know who could use that 10 grand?
Ooh.
You could give that to Phil.
Fuck Phil. Phil's just going to throw it into a burning hole. If I'm going to throw it into a hole, it's going to be a hole that's going to benefit me.
Yeah.
So,
All back,
what's going to be happening this weekend?
Okay, got you.
I ain't falling back. I ain't falling back on shit. I'm only fixing bayonets and, I'm going all in, man.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm probably going to die.
You stand tall on the quarter deck. You stand up on the firing line. You show the enemy no fear, for the Emperor protects.
Sorry, I just rezzed our.
That's okay.
And the Emperor protects you from shit like, STDs and other things like, unwanted children.
Well, fuck.
STDs? What is this? 1980s? 1970s? We
The
don't
Scottish
worry about
pimp
that shit
himself?
anymore.
STIs. You got that super gonorrhea out there that they can't get rid of, and they're looking at, silver, like combining antibiotics with silver now to break through some of that shit. It's insane.
Oh, the guy fucking popped me out of my super. The Scottish pimp himself is in chat. King Jad, everybody.
Hi, Jad.
Jad, I'm sorry, man. I
How's it
couldn't.
going, Jad?
I didn't have time to
go
go through the
on?
bingo
Let's throw
stuff.
tonics, tea cakes, and Greg's pasties, or Greg's sausages, Adam, whatever the fuck those things are.
Good God, that hook.
That hook, I know. He pulled me right out of my super. Oh fuck, I got blasted.
Super, empty super, jump empty super.
Super
My
gonorrhea.
friend.
What the fuck?
Super gonorrhea.
Good God. You
It's
know
like-
how they fixed that, right? They heated. Oh, no, wait. That was syphilis. Never mind.
What do you think?
Yeah, the
Last rod,
actually,
the
no,
heated
gonorrhea.
last
No,
rod.
gonorrhea. No, I think that was gonorrhea. They would do it for both. They would take the heated wire and they would insert it up into the urethra to sort of cauterize or kill off the bacteria.
Yeah, and everything.
It could have given temporary respite, but it was, if you ended up getting that shit, I mean, they would figure you would die of something else before that would kill you. So, yeah.
How many STDs do you think Kat has?
The people who didn't mess around too much were the ones who would live to
She
be
has
60,
one,
70,
a
or
big
80.
one. Its name is Phil.
Its name is Phil. Philippus. That's what it is. It's Philippus.
Philippus.
It's Philippus. It's just so, I mean,
Come back, come back. I need to heal you. Now I need to res you. What the fuck?
everybody gets that.
I'm sitting here just fucking laughing at the Philippus.
Philippus.
Just came by and snatched her wig off.
No.
We lose?
Yeah, we lost.
Was I worst? No.
No. Well, out of DPS, I won't say you're the worst, but
Play of the game is like right at the start of the game.
Actually, I should just mute that and see what I can play. What do you go live here? Sorry. I'm driving right now, so just doing this mobile. Oh, okay, you're doing Overwatch. All right.
Yeah, we're doing Overwatch tonight.
Wait, has the castrated pig started yet? I'm still seeing
Nope.
his pre-stream roll.
No,
no,
still
what the
doing
fuck?
pre-stream.
he's getting
Oh,
he's busy getting his gin on.
he is so jerking off to Sweaty Man JPEGs right now.
Oh yeah. Well, no, because
He's got
that
got the
300 bucks he
phantom
made.
ball syndrome.
That just covered that debt, right? That the negative 390 if it was true.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he probably just got the negative. Well, I'm sure he got paid by YouTube today.
Yeah, but that's already spent.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, no, he's got the phantom ball sack syndrome going on a little because his are gone. His sack is gone. He's in there trying to make it feel like something, but he just has nothing but impotent rage, almost kind of like that bitch. I don't want to give him that stupid name that they're talking about now. Lucas Roberts.
Trey, he
and the Troon Squad.
What did TJ post? Trey on Twitter. How much did he spend? TJ or Trey saying that TJ Gamebox posted.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see right now. I'm not gonna look down.
$365. Jad is saying.
Oh well, there he goes. He got his check and he went and blew it. He's got to show everybody.
That takes up all the fucking tips from today, from this morning, too. That's basically the tips gone.
Yeah. So he could have just replenished his tips. We all know this is the 6th cycle. He could have replenished with the check. He could have just put money into his PayPal and brought it up to 0 at least and gotten some tips. But no, he's got to go and, that money is, I don't know where the fuck that money is, but he's got to spend it or he's got to do something with it, and the money is his, and it all goes into the fiery pit. That's all where it goes. It's he wouldn't be complaining if he didn't spend on WWE champions, but he needs that. That is essential. If he doesn't do it, he dies. He's fiending. It's a dope fiend. It's and people have said it in the chat. Dope fiends act the same exact way.
Jad, is that really what's going on right now? People are thinking that fucking Snorlax is OIC?
Yep.
Can you check the typing to? I mean, do we have much of OIC's writing? Would you be able to compare it like algorithmically?
I don't think it's a sock pop. I don't think it's a sock puppet, because what would IOC gain by making a sock puppet? Doing all of that.
He's a sociopath. He loves to fucking mess with both sides.
Yeah, he's in love with Phil, but he might do the whole chargeback thing to get Phil boosted a little bit and then go, can you withdraw chargeback requests?
No, I don't think. Well, yeah, I think you can. I think you can.
If it's through your institution, you could cancel that, and that means Phil got himself an extra couple $100 if he went in and canceled it. Why not?
Yeah, but see, he knows who OIC is, right? Like he knows.
It doesn't matter. It's like with Planet Jeff. It's no matter what, you come in and give me the $1,000 at the very end, so I can squeeze more out of these little retarded fuckers. And either way, the goal gets hit, so I look like a big man. And I get what I wanted, and here's the positive reveal, but I squeeze as much as possible out of the retards.
So OIC...
He hates these people.
So OIC... Go ahead.
No, I'm just like saying, he's the vicious, macaque mother, just taking the baby, smashing it on the rocks when it has an infraction, and choking it and slapping it around and biting it, and then when they're done, they let it come back and suckle on the nipple. That's exactly what Phil is. And don't go down that fucking monkey rabbit hole. Those people who deal with that shit are fucking crazy as well. Whether they be, people who are using it to be a surrogate for pedophilia or some sort of violence, or
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. You like there are people who seem to get pleasure out of seeing, babies be
Oh, okay.
brutalized
No,
and
no, no,
everything
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no, no. Please, no, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are all
No.
sorts of. I've seen them all. I've seen them all. It's sort of like, oh man, this is shit. I mean, yeah, I've probably been desensitized by some of this shit because I've seen it and I've worked with it. I mean, I've dealt with the case where there's a guy who literally threw a baby across a room. I
Yeah.
mean, it's disgusting, and the guy should be, bled out in the jail shower, someplace like a fucking pig. Just stick a shiv up into the jugular and just let him bleed out
Oh
slow.
my God. Yeah.
Fuck that fucker. But
Okay, so let me get this straight.
or feet first into the wood chipper.
So Snorlax King is OIC. Okay, so he does a bunch of chargebacks, Phil and him get into a heated argument on fucking emails. Then he comes under another sock, TeamICO Gamer, who a lot of people think is OIC,
Huh?
and then
I
drops
believe that.
nearly $5,000 on Phil.
That I believe. I'll believe that
He wants
before.
he wants a one man anal gangbang with Phil. He wants
my
backroom
God.
casting couch. He wants to lean over into his ear and say, "Where's my cock?" To Phil, and probably for Phil to do the same to him.
See,
just to reciprocate.
I can't see TeamICO Gamer being OIC. And my theory on it is because TeamICO Gamer's channel existed way before OIC ever showed up, which would mean OIC is a
That doesn't mean
sock of
anything,
TeamICO
though.
Gamer, right? If it was true, right?
Well, OIC is only iced coffee. ICO Gamer, it's just rearranging OIC.
Yeah, it's like an anagram, right?
But it's an anagram, but it's also, you could say that it could be a callback. I doubt it, but like ICO Pro, which is something that the WWF was slinging back in the 90s. And Phil would probably know the reference since that was, he really didn't start watching. He said he didn't really start watching wrestling in earnest until the Attitude Era, right?
I'm 100% sure Phil watched way before that because he's mentioned Stampede Wrestling.
Okay.
And Stampede Wrestling goes back to like the mid to late 80s before WWF bought them.
Yeah, when they brought in the Hart, but when they brought in Owen and they brought in
they bought it from the Hart family.
Yeah. When they sort of partnered with them and then they bought them.
Yeah.
So he would probably remember ICO Pro and probably Lex Luger body slamming Yokozuna, that the Lex Across America tour or whatever it was on the bus.
I remember that pay-per-view at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah. Oh God, that was a huge one. I mean, I remember seeing some of it on my cousin's TV.
Oh, I
but,
tried Rescue. Sorry, got hit.
Oh, that was the one where they had Shawn Michaels and Luna Vachon out there in the ring, right?
I think so.
With that big entrance.
Yeah.
Mad Dog Vachon's the Mad Dog Vachon's niece, adopted niece, it was his brother who adopted her. But goddamn, I mean, I don't know. I kind of saw more WCW because I had like TBS for a while, and I remember when Ron Simmons beat Vader for the title when he did that body stack that swinging body slam and boom 1992 in Baltimore, and people just went fucking nuts over that.
Why are you over there? Come over where
that was something else.
Oh my God! Why?
Yeah. It's OIC, ICO Gamer, same guy. Could be Snorlax. OIC goes ahead, initiates chargebacks that are legit chargebacks, but then so that Phil can go and say, look at all these chargebacks, and then he can prove it, and then he can go ahead and stir up some pity bucks to get double the chargebacks, and you cancel them, and so eventually it's like, oh, this person, they stop disputing it, and the money goes back in.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it might not be immediately, but the money would go back. When they get word that the chargeback has been or request has been rescinded.
See, I've contacted Alt Insider here, and he's trying to get Snorlax to come on stream here right now. So
on the who stream?
Onto our stream. If Snorlax doesn't show up,
really?
then yeah, I'm gonna take it as the thing that he is OIC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he says it was a family card. So, is there any indication of how old he is? Is he maybe in a teenager, or is he?
He's
20?
20. He's in college.
Yeah.
Okay, according to him. So we know what OIC sounds like from the Agent Proper interview.
Yeah, OIC
right?
sounds like he's in like his mid to late 20s. To me, that's
maybe
the way
early
I feel.
maybe
early
early
30s, early 30s, yeah.
I didn't listen.
But again, like, just imagine how much of a fucking sociopath you have to be to do this. If this is all OIC's doing, just imagine, like, the fucking psychopath he is. Like, we all think that he's a fucking psycho, like, just like a regular everyday psychopath. This is like some quantum level psychopath bullshit.
I mean, if you're looking to boost up, I mean, because when it comes to chargebacks, just about everybody calls bullshit on chargebacks, because the bank leak showed that some of them were legit. Some of those chargebacks were legit, and he lost some of them. But a lot of the chargebacks, there was one where he showed a screenshot showing negative $88, and it's because he overdrafted and because he was wailing out on WWE champions, because he's a gutless, feckless little bitch. He's just the little man who doesn't kiss ass. Well, he kisses his own ass. He gets in there deep. Gets that tongue right in there, the little fucker. And
wow.
Then when we finally
so I don't like people like him.
What happened?
I just don't like people like him, and they just cause societal unrest. And it's I work a lot of hours. Everybody here works. They work what they can. They actually do something. Have responsibilities. People have gone through school. People have they're doing what they can. But Phil is just saying, no, carry me. You got to carry me. I can't. It's like Cartman. When he went into that fake cave and what was it? Ended up swallowing all the swallowing all the gems. He's like, no, you gotta carry me, and turns out it was all fake anyway. That bullshit. That's what Phil is. You got to drag me along through life while I just sit here and eat DoorDash here on this Harlequin.
I want to be paid to eat DoorDash.
Next week we got
I'm sure there are people out there who I'm sure there are secret buyers or
secret shoppers.
Secret shoppers. Yeah, the secret shoppers out there who test that.
That's why
but you're not going to do it for a living.
No, I'm joking.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's fuck it.
Although I wouldn't complain if I could have that as a job. That would make me kind of happy.
When 6 comes out.
I mean, I suppose there are like some kept women who, they have a rich husband or something like that, and they just sit around at home all day long and just fucking
Cat.
eat and
That's Cat.
don't do shit. And it's like Cat, yeah, effectively. Yeah, you don't have to be rich to. It's like from Office Space. It's like you don't need $1 million to do nothing. It's like my cousin just sits around all day and he doesn't. He's like he doesn't do shit.
After this, I'm gonna need an AFK for like 2 minutes.
Oh, he's still using this fucking excuse. Still this fucking excuse.
What excuse?
He can't play Fight K because his CPU's at 90%, and I already proved that wrong.
Fight Kate is not that hard of a.
I built the Philgen PC, and it's lower end than Phil's, and I was able to do it.
As you know, I feel like I should do my little spiel
stupid.
that I always do before.
I'm just wondering what type of bloatware do you think could be on his PC that
All the bloatware
comes from
could be
cyber
causing
power,
it.
so it could be tons. Who knows?
Because of that.
Yeah, and maybe he has a crap ton of. If he doesn't shut anything down, I wonder how many fucking tabs he might have on
I'll be right
Chrome.
back. I need a
Just sucking up all that memory and all that CPU power. That might be one of his things too.
At least have some time to chill tonight. All
Oh, I
right?
bet he's
He's
got.
not running. He's not running old school Slack. So I mean,
it's fine.
He's not on Windows 8. He's on Windows 10.
Hope that
he's on Windows. Okay.
Yeah, because he was. Meerkat did a video on one of Meerkat's live streams. He did a. Phil was sitting at his computer and he was asking for help because he had installed Windows 10 and it went out of landscape view and he was asking for help.
So next week, just to clarify, no more Friday night.
So he's on
Didn't he
Windows
say
10.
that he couldn't upgrade that computer to Windows 10 or something like that? Wasn't that his initial excuse?
Yeah, the initial excuse was, yeah, he couldn't do the update. It kept erroring on him. Then he was asking for help when he actually got it installed.
And I'm not going to be doing Friday night.
It's almost like,
all new stuff.
God, he always does that. It's like when he goes and he craps on Nick Rekieta when he was talking about his bankruptcy, saying that, oh, he's a fake lawyer and doesn't know what he's talking about and everything. But then when Superhound came, came on by, he's like, oh, well, maybe I can use my source and maybe I could talk to, Nick Rekieta and maybe he could do something about it. And it's fuck you, Phil.
Basically what that person kind of said here, even though they
Suck
weren't on
dick.
here.
Well, he does the same thing with Dr. Disrespect. When he would shit on Dr. Disrespect, and then when Phil got yeeted off of the partner program, he was praising Dr. Disrespect.
I'm excited for your playthrough. I hope to catch up at it.
Well, no, it was the fact that he was suing Twitch and they settled, and so he said, he beat Twitch, he beat them into the ground and destroyed them, and they had to admit that they were wrong for doing that to him, for kicking him off, so therefore they were wrong for kicking me off, and it seems like these are the leaps that he goes to, but it was a settlement. They didn't admit to any fault, but basically it was Twitch looking at it, and they just kept, they have actuarials, they have Amazon has a legal department that will make determinations like where you are, what type of case it is. They'll have, and then they'll compile all this, and then they'll give a percentage. Like, do we want to risk it, and how much are we risking on the back end? And then they'll make a determination to settle. It's a lot of it's very scientific on whether or not to do a settlement. Insurance companies and car accident cases, they do that all the time.
I'm gonna switch
There is a
to
little bit of
DPS.
there is a little bit of a human element to it. A lot of it's already just pre-programmed into the computer, and they come out with a base number.
Go ahead and queue up again. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Do you think, okay, so with the Dr. Disrespect, with them settling, do you think they just didn't want to go to court? Like it was a waste of their time?
Yeah, no, that's exactly why. You look at, okay, what happened? What were the reasons? Oftentimes you know that you're losing the case. You know that you're kind of fucked on it, but you will drag it out to make the other side, spend more money on attorney fees and just to make it hurt a little more. It's a bit of a vindictive thing, but that's what people do.
Hold on.
I'll start.
Hold on, I think they can't tip. Hold on.
Tip.
Jackson, no, I did not see your tip.
No, you said hold on. Were you talking to me, or are you just talking in general?
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Hold on a second.
Email?
All right.
Okay.
But there's no email. Yeah, it's not loading in my inbox. So
What a scuzzy bastard. Crying about tips already?
Well, Jack said he's...
There you go. It was screwed up.
Oh, no, now it's working. Fuck.
Giant tip. Okay.
Fuck you, Phil.
Thank you very much.
Okay, whatever.
It did come through. The email was fucked up.
I was hoping maybe that PayPal finally yeeted him.
No, they won't, unfortunately.
No, he was probably baiting for tips.
Insanely generous tip tonight for the finale of Street Fighter.
Oh, what's Jack's doing?
$150.
$150. There we go.
Wait, Jax gave him 150 right now?
Yeah, Jack's just busted all over his forehead.
Oh, God. Now Phil's... God damn it.
God,
this can't last. This can't last. But you see what the result is? You see the result is if you do some crazy shit like this, is you manufacture the attack on poor Phil. All the slings and arrows and of him, the innocent one, the perpetual victim. The king of suffering, for the, sacrificing himself. It's like, what is it? God, I'm not Christian, but he who believes in him shall have eternal life, or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Either lied.
Yeah, so
which is
that's
not
him. King of suffering,
mystery
king of the
acceptable at the
Jews.
time,
You know,
coming in here lying about stuff
that's
like that to
him.
try to get me to panic when I
He's
got
holding
home.
the scourge. He's holding the scourge and getting whipped at the same time. That's Phil.
Oh, you're gonna have fun with this mode if we ever play it tonight. Yeah, he's like the all-knowing, all-omnipotent.
All right.
Yeah.
M. Bison hat is in effect.
He can't survive without the drama. He craves the drama. He needs it. And here we go. We got. I'm sure. Wait, is Peace doing? Is Peace on tonight?
I don't know.
Turbo Bison for you.
Oh, okay. Because he'd probably be playing the Whale March with the Red Alert.
I should ask.
Right now.
I should ask Peace if I could use that.
Ow! I don't care if this is a skirmish. I really hate losing. I hate getting shot.
Yeah,
But yeah,
can't survive without the fucking drama. Fuck you, Phil.
Adolf Hitler.
Phil, this is not. It's not. That's the thing. It's all going into a hole. It's gonna mean nothing. And the only way that it could mean anything is if this was something that was consistent, that was happening all the time, maybe at least once a week.
But I have to fight. It's going to be a nightmare. I know it always is. It's a pain in the ass.
In which it could be like, okay, you could start building up some like real long-term growth here, but he wouldn't. It's not. It's just going into a hole. It's done. It's gone. It's gone. Just like that. You just comes in and bans it. And so he's going to be right back to where he was. He's going to be just like when he said after his bankruptcy that, now that all my bills have cleared.
Thank you so much, Max. And he says, looking forward to the season finale of Friday Night Fights. And again,
for me to get even money from you guys.
Thank you.
Because he doesn't have a credit card
every Friday night.
Anymore to just put stuff on. So he needs more money. Just give me more money. It's never enough. Avarice, it's
that was 2017. So really, it's been about
with Friday Night Fights ending, or the so-called season finale, maybe Jax will be able to save up for that fucking car finally, right?
For new releases.
Maybe what's his name can finally get a house. Stay with the robot. Profit.
I'm right there.
And actually, it wouldn't be surprising if, because it's the quote unquote season finale for this, that this was all timed to match up, knowing that you have a little piggy. You could Phil is the type to just squeeze what's already been, what he's already squeezed. What's juicing the fruit that's already spent. Bleeding that pig that's already dead and butchered. Right, just get that little bit more out. And knowing that Jax is a big dent, a big fucking retard, all right, that you pump up the suffering, bring in the pity parade, would mean that there's a possibility that he'd get an extra big tip to cover up for all of his losses from all the, all the detractors and all the evil people in the world coming to destroy Phil. Knowing that because it happens to be the last time he's going to play this for a while, might as well come and just, bust a load right onto Phil's face. Just, just come on in and just put it down his throat and just bust it right down in there. No need for a disciple to stretch his mouth out.
Concentrate on the game when you're making me laugh.
I'm giggling as Smith's talking.
I can't shoot shit when I'm laughing. Oh, motherfucker.
Let's actually get over to the gameplay now.
Well, I mean, Jax Raxter was able to shoot just fine right over Phil's
right
ugly
over
mug.
Phil's dowdy puss.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got Jaha in here.
Very nice. Thank you, Jax. I love
Who, what?
God,
Jaha, are you lifting right
this
now?
motherfucker through a burning table.
Jaha, I have one question. Why didn't you just slap the fuck out of him when he was on his knees there?
We're too nice.
You're such a good. Oh fuck! Nailed from behind. Giggity.
It might not have done anything long term, but it would have done. It would have been good. It would have set the universe right. God damn.
Oh, I'm getting mercied.
Now Jaha's too much of a good guy to do that. It's too much.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm an asshole. I probably would have slapped the fucking shit out of him. But
Hi, Jaha.
Jaha's too much of a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's an awesome person.
He's a beefy sweetheart, is what Jaha
And
is.
now, no getting a swollen head about the compliments like Phil gets, okay?
And Marines don't whoop the fuck out of people who don't deserve it. So
Only SEALs do.
unless it's Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels gets beaten has like 1 or 20 Marines, beat the fuck out of him for some reason. I don't know.
So it freaked me out. I heard the door was like,
Only SEAls go after people.
But it's all right.
No, SEAls.
Okay. You guys ready to start? So here's the thing.
You're
the temperatures
roboting.
have dipped so much here in Washington State. Oh, I have to do the roll for the vest, by the way. The temperature.
I ended up getting injured on the SEAL
What the
obstacle course over there when I was in junior ROTC.
And the fan off. The door closed. The window closed and the fan off. If it ends up getting a little
That
warm
fucking
from playing
sucked.
fighting games, I'll open the window. But
We actually had a guy who, and also had another guy who came. He was on one of the obstacle courses, and he actually went and hit the back of his head on one of the logs too. So that was he ended up getting a concussion from that.
All right, let's do it.
No, that's lovely. Lucky he didn't break his fucking neck.
No, he was lucky he didn't break his neck or break his fucking, the back of his skull open, on the log. But yeah.
Friday night fights.
I hate
He sort of like glanced it, so he was real lucky.
Yeah.
The red, the denim,
Move the robot.
the camo, or the.
I don't even think they allow minors to go, because I was back in high school at the time. I don't even think they allow them to do that shit anymore.
Probably
I mean, they
not.
had us going out there in Zodiacs, and then they'd had us. We had to paddle out, and then we had to capsize them and tread water, and then we had to flip them back over and then paddle back in. Shit like that. So.
Oh my God.
Let me know if Phil is too loud or too low, and I can adjust the volume for him.
I have your stream muted, so I don't have to listen to him.
What's the word with ALT with Snorlax?
Nothing yet. I haven't heard anything.
Are there any games that you think I'll be playing coming up that you'll be interested in watching outside?
So I was hoping to get him on, and again, if he does come on, it's going to be a safe place.
Yeah, be nice, guys.
Yeah, just we're going to be nice to him. We're just going to talk to him and see what's up, and see how he's doing and everything.
Somebody will be designated to powder his balls and make sure that he has a little pacifier to suckle on and everything like that. So.
Fucking please keep that widow down. She's on my ass.
I'll be nice to him.
Yeah, I'll be nice. I have no reason not to be. I mean, there's no reason.
Unless it's OIC, then we just rip in.
Then we just fucking tear them apart.
Yeah, we just fucking.
Yeah, just rip them apart. Just start flinching the fucker like a whale we just harpooned. Just start stripping blubber off his back. We're going for the ambergris.
Oh, Jesus
right
Christ.
down to the skull.
Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something if we can't fight anyone to play?
Super's up.
And we just talk
Oh, there's that fucking sniper.
I told you to keep an eye out for her, but
I'm going up top. I'm going up top.
Yeah, I'm going up.
I got her.
Please.
She be dead.
Yeah, I got their fucking diva bitch.
Let's find out.
See, the only thing I don't like about Overwatch, it doesn't tell me, like, my screen doesn't flash when I get hit.
Yeah, it does. It has a little red.
I don't see shit.
Good evening,
I've got everything turned on.
Finale of Friday Night Fights. We're giving this game a send-off. Capcom Fighting Collection, which I've been playing over 3 months now, weekly. Sadly, last few weeks we've been playing it. Last month,
it has a directional. That's what those little red indicators are.
I don't see shit.
Are you colorblind? I mean, I'm not asking that sarcastically.
Hey, we did win.
Hey, because I don't think it's an option you have to set.
It's not a good experience. 3 months into the game is dead. I bought it on Xbox. Never played it online.
How was this guy the best play of the game? I was the best play of the game.
It's very upsetting.
Me, Ree.
Oh, shush.
Some people have suggested getting this on Switch.
I swear that guy is a breathing,
maybe one day, but
breathing meme. Woohoo! Battle Pass Tier 16. I can't get the majority of the shit because I'm not putting money in this game right now.
those late night
I
streams
paid the $52 or whatever it was.
in order to
Yeah,
get through those games.
we're
So Friday Night
we don't
Fights was
have
great
that kind
when
of
I did
money
it.
right now.
You know, over the course of this year, it was great when we did the 30th anniversary
I
collection.
would.
It was great
I
back in the day
won't
when we
lie.
did the
Oh
Ultimate
wait,
Fighter
you
2 on the
paid for
Switch,
the like
we've been through a lot of stuff with Friday
the
Night,
20
right,
the
over the years.
2200
But
battle
at this
coins or
point,
whatever they're
there
called.
is no vibrator
Yeah,
to really
yeah.
play these games.
Yeah.
Jad, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
We're just gonna put
That's what I'm
it
gonna
on
do.
hiatus.
What?
I'm
See
catching a
what
flight
happens
and I'm
for
heading
like,
right to
get some
Scotland.
matches. If not, I guess we're just gonna chill and have some Q&A or whatever, right? What are you gonna do? There's no one around. There's no one around. I don't
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Right.
It's like, good God.
Okay. So that being said, you guys are voting on
No,
a
you
vest,
should.
and it looks like the denim vest. Has
When you're
one,
getting
looks like
shot,
that.
it brings up a little
Yep,
red
denim
like
vest. So let me get the denim
indicator
vest
from the
on,
direction. Like if you're getting shot
and,
from 7 o'clock,
then
you
I
know,
guess
from
we'll just start to
behind
chill
you,
and relax
that
and
little
hope we
red
find matches.
indicator
If we
will
don't, I guess
show
we'll
up
just,
behind
talk.
you.
What else
They
can we
do have a They do have a indicator.
I get up and then there's
I'll keep an eye out for it. I can't see my screen flashing at all.
Okay. I get up and there's a
It's
challenge.
it's not really like flashing. It just comes up. It's
how it always
kind of
works,
hard to
isn't it?
explain.
Jaha,
I'm
I
the
am
one-
Uncle Scrooge. Like I am
My
Uncle Scrooge.
Sasquatch.
Oh, Phil's running the Sasquatch. Sasquatch.
Ugh.
Sasquatch. God, he is such. Oh, everybody cheat. Everybody plays the characters with the fucking. What is this excuse?
Wrong color.
The
Sounds
easy
weird.
combos and the lag tactics. And
Well, he runs the Sasquatch because it's the easiest one for him to use and he can abuse it, right?
it's this game's version of Zangief. It's a brawler type. That's the only reason he plays him. Actually, I guess he's not a brawler.
Oh, okay, Jaha, help me out here. Okay, now I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Now
that's what I was.
understand.
Jaha put it a lot better than I did. Thank you, Jaha, for the help with explaining that.
See, I'm still gonna play Jad in Rocket League and kick the shit out of him. That's still gonna happen one day here.
You know, I have never
There's
played
lag.
that.
Look at the lag now. I couldn't do anything.
Neither have I.
He did a super.
Oh,
Did you see that?
Phil couldn't do anything.
There was a
Lag,
spike. It
lag.
took me by default. The game wouldn't let me
Oh
move
my God,
character.
is he whining
Yeah,
about
he's whining
this?
already.
Maybe play somebody faster and not sloggy and
Nope, I didn't put
he see, this is his thing. He likes picking the slow ass characters. This
Oh my
guy
God.
Zangief, the Egyptian character, a new, whatever his name is, and then he complains.
Oh, what? That hit?
Oh, the guy stuffed
Now you
him.
get to
The
throw
guy
it.
stuffed
Two
him
and
good.
one. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
wow.
I don't play driving games like that or like Forza or anything like that because I know my failures, I know my
Whoa.
weaknesses,
What?
and I don't like
Put 'em
setting
up.
myself up to be
Terrible
embarrassed.
connection. First match of the night, terrible connection.
I
Skipping
don't
all over
generally
the place,
play games.
Dropping my inputs left and
And-
right.
Anarchus,
Absolutely terrible,
Anarchus,
man.
yeah, that one. He likes
This is
playing
why
the
we're
slow
dropping this
guys
collection, and I'm not going to
who
be playing it regularly anymore. It's pretty
are
much unplayable.
supposed to be like.
It's so
I don't
dumb
know
that it
what
just
they're
keeps dropping
supposed to be.
inputs
I
left
just-
and right, up
I'll
and
just
down.
stick
It's
with
a
playing
fucking
with
joke.
playing as Chun-Li. I like Chun-Li.
So it looks like
Jaha, are you and the OGs planning to play any Street Fighter 6 when it hits?
The real OGs, not Phil.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about Phil. Phil ain't no fucking
Yeah,
OG.
not the original gamer, dude.
The original baby. He's the original baby.
I can't, dude. Yeah.
The original geriatric old guy who needs to quit streaming so other people can have fun without him ruining. Oh wait, that's not what that stands for, right?
Shouldn't have got hit.
Oh, I hate going against Ash. I may not have to. I may
Fuck, I'm
have to
kidding.
not play.
Uh-oh.
It's just nonsense because he gets away with free moves and free combos when
Oh.
I'm insanely blocking.
God damn it.
Oh hey,
Give me the fucking move.
next
no.
John.
Block.
Sorry. When I get a phone call in, I'm on my like Bluetooth, so
What
it
the fuck?
I don't know. I can't. It's weird trying to mute the Discord and talk on the phone at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's using the same audio channels, so it's like
What the hell?
fuck
Why
it.
do you get a combo?
I just had to
He was
bounce out
wide
real
open
quick.
after throwing a fireball, then
So,
he did the
but
combo.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is garbage. I'm not.
God. No, she just-
What an idiot.
Just coordinating here. Just yeah.
Jesus.
A lot of pro
I
players
can't
don't
co-
like
dude, I
the
can't
new
control my
fighters.
character.
They look
Fucking
fucking
joke.
cheesy.
He is so fucking tilted right now. Like, just...
Oh my god.
Like, it is laggy. But again, it's probably Phil that's the one that's causing the fucking lag. Like,
Of course.
Phil's player 1, right? So Phil's the host. Okay.
My mood dropped completely.
Wait, is it P2P?
What happened
It's
to
P2P.
that?
Or are there servers?
It's P2P.
Okay. All right. So the host would determine the speed of the match, then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one that's not P2P is the Third Strike that's streamed on the PS5 now or whatever it is.
Online when your connection lags like
Mhm.
that.
Ow.
What the fuck is
Ow.
That's the only one because it's you have to
Seriously.
connect to their server to
No.
play, so it's all played on the
Don't do
server.
that.
Damn.
Your connection's terrible.
Okay.
Oh my god. I want to play fighting games, but I literally have $10 a month. Well, then you fucking can't play fighting
You know,
games.
I've noticed
You
that
can't. You also
Phil,
can't play
you know,
Call
Phil's
of
been
Duty,
using a
you
lot of the
can't
same
play fucking
excuses and a
Smash
lot of the
Bros.
same
You can't
things
play
like,
fucking
oh,
any
empty
game
empty
online.
jump
You need
super
internet that
or
works.
random
You need
super
everyone's
and
fucking time
crap like
for
that.
lag. Jeez.
For a long time, even back during the, you know,
All
See,
during
right.
the
Jaha
camcorder
knows how to
days.
play better than I do
Good
with
evening,
this.
Simon. Look,
Yeah.
grab
But,
us for in the
What
sequel.
I noticed that LTG uses a lot of the things like random super and, you know, empty this, empty that, or like my move won't come out and bullshit like that. Is there, I mean, are these like common gripes that they use because, or did one learn from the other, or what? Are these just something that goes around the FGC when people complain? Like, oh, it's a random super, random super.
Dude, I can't wait for it. I want to see Jaha and Viscon on the same fucking podcast, telling their stories of Phil. Like that, I cannot wait for. That's gonna be fucking lit.
All of the characters and rotate between them for sure. So,
Right.
cool.
I just like
Oh my
when,
god.
I'm on McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yes, but Kevin, you're sitting here.
Well,
talking
tell him
here,
not to
playing
be.
the fighting game competitively online.
tell him if he doesn't fucking slow down, I'm gonna get LTG to call him a fucking vampire again.
In a ring.
Who?
Viscon.
Oh, this
Let
can't.
me rank your internet.
You
Zero.
know, I don't even know who
Internet
that
rank
is, but
zero. It's the worst. It's terrible. Stop.
I'll
playing
sit
games
here and
online.
nod my head, not that you can see.
Like I've watched that fucking that fight between him and LTG. I've watched that probably like a dozen times.
Will he ready?
That video is just fucking hilarious.
Or will he waste my time?
Oh, saying that, you know, when you need a reminder to when the taste of my dick is out of your mouth or something like that.
Yeah.
That was,
Like Viscant doesn't back down. He just stands there toe to toe with LTG, and it's just fucking awesome.
I don't really know anything about LTG. He just doesn't pique my interest in that
LTG
whole-
is a fucking loser.
Then again, YouTube has a very
worse than Phil or no?
Ooh. I would say LTG probably has more
You're
skill than
welcome. I
Phil.
saved your ass.
Yeah, I know you did. Like LTG has probably way more skill than Phil does.
Wasn't this the laggy CE guile? Who wasn't?
wasn't it Ann Leet said that he's met LTG a few times and he seems somewhat like normal, at least in real life. That's what I can recall.
Is it like maybe his LOL lolcow status is like an act or something?
Well, that's what he's claiming because he wants to be. He said he wanted to be an actor, be in Hollywood, and he said, "Well, this is sort of like Phil saying, oh yeah, it's all an act. This whole thing about me being a lolcow and me being like this it's all an act. And you know, if you were smart and you had a brain, if you're a logical human, then you know you would know that, you would pick up on that. But all these other people, I tricked them. I tricked them.
Oh no, LTG is definitely not worse than Phil.
Seriously, didn't. What it is?
No.
Nobody's worse than fucking Phil.
Okay, I was just curious.
It was going to sell in droves. It was going to be like a bestseller or something.
Do you think that?
Well, because LTG really he doesn't beg for a particular saying, oh, I need this for
Yeah, but he'll
I need
paywall
this for
shit.
XYZ.
Like you got to turn. It'll be $30 before you can turn the webcam on.
Which
I
is
think that's
at
when,
least transparent. It's stupid, but it's transparent. Like you want to turn the webcam on, it's $35. Just give me money to play. If you want to play me, give me money, and then I'll ban you if you beat me. You know, that type of bullshit. He's transparent about it, and he doesn't say he needs the money for anything in particular. He just wants the money. and
He doesn't
people
beg
give
for
it to
anything.
him.
He doesn't like he wants the money, but it's not like Phil where it's a constant, guys, I'm going to lose my house or I can't afford groceries. Right?
Right.
And that's where LTG is better than Phil. I was
Getting
walking
harried
him.
by
He's a
the
drama
camper.
queen. He's whiny. He's a bitch and everything. He has shit luck with women. He took a charge for a bitch, which you never fucking do. They're not going to be loyal to you. You never do that. If they're going to catch, if she's going to catch a charge, she's going to catch a charge. Just let her take it. She's a big girl. Fuck her.
Yeah,
Find
Trey's
another
right.
one.
He doesn't manipulate wheelchairs like Phil does.
No.
Is
Final atomic cluster. So you want to be
is LTG where Jordy got that whole I'll turn my camera on for $50? That was bullshit.
I'm pretty sure LTG was the first one to do it, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess.
Well, he came up with the lean-in manual ban.
Now that
Or that meme came from LTG.
Yeah.
Get that ass banned type of a thing. That came from LTG.
Well,
Real no issues. I'm not getting bad.
Yeah.
You know.
And from what I understand, I don't know if that particular video is real. The one where they're fighting and it shows their descriptions of the fight like matched up at the same time. But people say that's their one and only, encounter in the wild.
As I say,
And then,
when he ran
LTG
into
kicked
them?
Phil's ass.
Yeah, when they ran into them on Street Fighter 4.
I haven't been forced to
Yeah. LTG kicked his ass pretty convincingly.
But see, Phil challenged LTG, and LTG refused to play him. That was after
Right, yeah,
that
they were trying to
occurred.
go for some money match.
was a money
and,
match, yeah.
And then Phil, and I guess LTG either thought it was beneath him or he wouldn't get enough money out of it or something like that. So,
so Phil wanted to be an ATM again.
Phil probably couldn't fucking pay it. That was probably the problem. LTG's like, what, Phil's challenging me to a money match? No fucking way.
And plus, it's like, well, how are you going to monetize it, and who's going to pay, and it's just difficult to do those types of things.
And then they were going to do the DX crotch chop.
Oh, no, that's when...
no, I know, that was when they wanted, that guy wanted to fight. I was making a bad joke, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's fine, it was a bad joke, it was awful.
Well, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if the fuckers went and took money from people. Like if maybe there were some minor sponsors who came by, or pay pigs coming and throwing money at them, and then they were to get together for some, either an in-person match or doing something online, and they just stopped and said, "Suck it," we never signed any contracts with you fuckers, and just took the money and ran.
Yeah.
I remember
The doctor, that was the challenge I think Phil did, and then LTG just basically said no.
There's a lot of flashiness and a lot
Yeah.
of combos, but if you try to actually use anything more,
But see, like that's why I
mean,
like the Viscan LTG thing. Like they did that at like a small arcade or whatever, right?
So what happens
And you watch that video, and it's just fucking hilarious.
Everyone literally just does 3-hit combos. That's it. It's
Like,
But is
LTG
LTG out here in California?
Yes, San Diego, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like LTG towers over Viscon, and then Viscon just stands there like, fuck you.
Who was it he stayed with in San Diego that
Viscon.
one time? Oh, it was Viscon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he slept on it. He just stayed with them out there. Yeah.
That's why Jaha says he's gonna have some good fucking stories if he ever is able to get on the stream. He's gonna have some good stories about Phil.
Yeah, San Diego is disappointing, unfortunately. I mean, there are some places that are okay, but the actual city of San Diego itself is.
I grew up in there.
Yeah, I mean, there are some places up in
Kevin, I don't know.
Vista that are nice, and if you're looking for some, some strange trim, going down to like the the Gaslight? Is it the Gaslight
Oh,
District?
Gaslight District.
yeah.
Yeah, the
By,
Gaslight
the-
District.
And then go to Marvel Superhero.
Yeah, I mean, you get girls out there in the Fashion Nova, butt cheek dresses out there looking for a Navy man, or,
Oh, yeah.
to try to husband up and say, "You had me at TRICARE."
Hey,
So,
Tricare's not bad. I would
No.
remarry for Tricare. Well, I'm not divorced. That's never mind. That was never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you get a lot of
Oh,
saying
shit.
they're looking for that base housing and just saying, oh yeah, the baby's yours. Uh-huh.
San
Yeah.
Diego would be way too hot for Filtric. Complains about the
Oh, yeah.
Seattle
Oh,
weather.
God.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you live
See, I
further
grew up in
south?
Well, if you're by the ocean, if you're by the ocean, you're okay. If you're more
Yeah.
inland, and if you're
Yeah.
maybe in the Vista
East
area,
County.
if you're in East County, it's more like desert out there. I mean, you're starting to get off into being next to Imperial, which is a fucking hellhole.
I lived there for a
it-
while. Yeah.
Salton Sea, and you got tweakers, and smells like garbage.
Oh, Salton
especially
Sea
when it
is-
outgas.
Yeah, Salton
When
Sea
it
is
outgasses like that, you could smell when the Salton Sea outgasses occasionally. You can smell that shit going all the way up into the San Gabriel Valley. Over off in the Glendora, Covina,
I grew up in Mesa, which
Pomona.
was a real nice.
Seriously.
Ow, 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 motherfucker. Ow, ow, ow.
Dead, fucking dead.
We're getting
Right?
just wrecked.
Well, that's because there's Zarya. Zarya has like that insane range on her basic.
A non-ranked match.
Who the fuck
I
shot
don't
me in
think
the
we're
head?
going there either. I seriously don't think we're gonna get any matches.
Ugh. I grew up in La Mesa, which was really nice. I mean, like any town or city, it had its bad spots, it had its good spots. It's just to be expected. But yeah.
Well, I mean, what is it? I think it was San Diego was dealing with one of the ways that they were going to be dealing with. I think they were having a
Dead, it sucks. It's
Oh, ow,
unfortunate.
they were having an outbreak because of the homelessness. They were saying, well, we're going to go ahead and bleach, power wash the sidewalks in the homeless areas because they're crapping on the sidewalks and stuff. What is this person doing? So no, we were just having a bit of a battle here on the freeway here right in front of me. It's just typical California night.
Hit him. Run into him.
Yeah, basically people were like they were brake checking each other just like right next to me, and so it's like shit. So it just happens all the time. So I mean they were like they were like battling oh god, what was the name of it, like cholera, like a cholera outbreak or something, and like typhus and old school diseases that you got.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, we'll just
The
instead of
homeless
dealing
camps are bad.
instead of dealing, oh my god, you should see some of the homeless camps in downtown LA when I have to go through there. There's almost like a haze from all the wood fires that they like, especially during winter. It was all the haze from the wood fires and trying to keep warm. It's not just Skid Row. It's breaking into, around the government buildings and, closer to like the 110 freeway where they have some like nice condos and apartments and shit, There's a lot of people there. In a very small area. God, I think they probably have 50 or 60,000 people there in that homeless people in that downtown area now. Yeah.
El Cajon, yeah, I've lived in El Cajon. I lived in a lot of areas throughout San Diego County. El Cajon, Vista. Oh my god, I hate Ash.
Damien wants to know if
Been
you're
at the
talking
Hotel Coronado
about
once.
LA
That was
or Oregon
that's
Trail.
really nice.
Lakeside, yeah, I lived in Lakeside too.
Okay, I gotta get around them
Alcohol.
somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go
Fuck
around
you,
this
bitch.
way. I'm gonna go around this way.
So now I'm a spectator.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
what they do with the homeless people in like the Irvine Newport Beach area is if they see you and it's almost not as bad as Laguna. And like Laguna Beach, I think, yeah, if you're not even allowed to smoke inside your own home anymore, they are really, yeah.
How do they
Fire
enforce
hazard.
that?
That's either Laguna Beach or Laguna Niguel. One of the
That's
Lagunas.
seemingly odd.
Oh fuck! I got
Yeah,
wrecked.
they just try to control every little aspect of your life. You know, they have curfews. A lot of stuff shuts down. Try going along PCH in the Lagunas after like 10 o'clock at night. It's almost like a ghost town. They don't want people out on the street. They don't want people doing things. You want to do anything, you have to go a little bit farther north. I mean, Newport kind of also shuts down in a lot of places. Irvine more so. Newport, you can still have restaurants and some clubs and bars and things like that will stay open, especially down by the beach. But yeah, if they find anything like a homeless person, they will literally like pick them up and take them over to Santa Ana and just keep going. Irvine's basically almost like a company town. It's most of it's owned by the Irvine Corporation, and they develop, and are the managers for a lot of stuff, like Fashion Island, and they operate that. They operate a lot of apartment buildings, and a lot of business parks are owned by the Irvine company, and they set the rules effectively.
That Ash needs to fuck off. Like, not even joking. Sorry.
Oops. Oh. God damn.
Oh, no, please don't. Go away.
How's he doing? Is he getting? I can't really look down too much. Is he getting bodied over there?
Oh, it's
Most of
He's
the time?
playing puzzle.
He just got stuffed.
Gem.
His super just got stuffed.
Oh, okay.
He got on the puzzle fire. He's been waiting. Like you have to wait like 8 minutes
Yeah.
for a fight. But again, somebody asked him tonight, like, oh, why don't you fucking play on Fightcade? And he's like, oh, I can't because my CPU reaches 90%. Yeah.
That is such crap.
Oh, shit.
No, I mean, he just knows that he wouldn't be able. Well, no, he would still complain about netcode.
Bullshit.
Conflating rollback and GGPO, and just saying, oh yeah, well the Cannon Brothers paid people, or it's like that they or was it? No, he said that Capcom went out and basically paid people to support. Was it GGPO? Was that was his main thing,
Oh my
because
God,
the
I
Cannon
love it.
Brothers came up with
They
it.
don't have to do
Yeah.
anything. They just
With
sit there and
rollback
play
with
supers over and over.
Cannon Brothers came up with rollback netcode, and so Capcom went out and paid people to say that rollback netcode developed by the Cannon Brothers is the greatest thing in the world.
Very exciting.
And yeah, it's a
What are those medals? I don't know
Phil,
what those medals
Phil,
are.
Phil.
Those supposed to be matches?
just
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
take the cock out of your mouth.
We're getting raided
for a
by
second.
Jad. We're getting raided by Jad.
Disgusting. I'm sorry.
Dad!
Getting
did.
raided by. Wait, was Jad streaming tonight?
No,
No.
he was off. He
was
took
off.
a much needed day
But-
off today.
Jad's sex bots were just hitting the fucking channel.
Oh. Yeah, because you know how horny those Scottish people are.
They are. He's a little ginger, man.
That's
He's a
why
little
they
ginger.
keep all those sheep in their country. Why do you... Oh, wait,
Yeah,
what?
gingers and shit. I mean, goddamn.
Of course,
Oh, shh.
Klaus Mystery. Like,
No, I mean,
Phil hates-
I knew
Phil
I
hates
knew a
Japan.
girl. I knew a girl whose parents were Scottish expats and everything like that. She was born here and everything like that, but she still liked to fight and everything. And
That was
goddamn, she
unblockable,
was
I
something
didn't know.
else.
I didn't know that. Apparently her super's unblockable.
Klaus, like
Fuck.
he hates the Japanese because they beat him at the fucking
Yeah.
Evo 2005 championship.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Shamer,
gonna
you were
change-
asking, no, Meerkat. I don't think Meerkat's
Oh.
ever built a PC. He has a tech guy that does it for him. But that's the thing, like, I guess I'll plug it again here. So basically, my thing was, as a community, Meerkat's laptop is broken. He's using his girlfriend's notebook right now, which isn't very good for streaming. And I thought maybe I would build him a PC, and maybe if the community came together, we can maybe do like a GoFundMe or something like that, and then build him like, I would throw in $100 to start it off. I think we need like 920, so we only need 820, and I'm going to throw in a bunch of hardware and just build Meerkat a new PC. I know I talked about it on the Discord. And just build him something so he can do more editing, more streaming, and everything like that. Yeah. That's just something to think about.
Wait, would that... I mean, aren't there like EU laws on consumption or some bullshit like that, and environmental laws that would need to be
not where Meerkat is.
If we're trying to ship it to him. Oh, okay, no,
it shouldn't be an issue.
I mean, EU laws. It shouldn't be an issue for him. Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to have the right plug.
Right? It's not like the way Phil made it out. You know how Phil said about, oh yeah, the e-waste laws in fucking in Washington. No, it's not. What those e-waste laws have to do with is mining systems. That's basically what they came into, because those mining, like you get those mining farms, they will use like their energy bills will be like 50 grand a month for those crypto. Yeah.
Actual competitive play,
right?
So that's what they want to put a stop to, are those mining farms. But if you were to buy a high-end PC for gaming, no, you're not going to fall under that.
And you know, it's shit gameplay. It's not fun because that's how they built the game. So
it depends on what you build, Shamer. Like the thing I priced out on the Discord channel is $920. This AM4 5700G. I'm gonna throw in the NVMe drives, 32 gigs of RAM, 3600 megahertz. Lion Lee mini case, so I was gonna do mini ITX build, Windows 11 Pro.
God damn, are you trying to get him to suck your dick or something?
What, Meerkat?
I know, right? I think
I know, Meerkat's a handsome guy. Meerkat's a handsome guy.
He is good looking, yeah. If I had a dick, I'd want him to suck it too. I mean, you know, hey, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's just something that we
and I just killed chat.
Like with you look at Phil, right? And Phil begs for money, and his community just gives money to Phil. Whereas I thought maybe as a community we can come together and help somebody out within the community.
You see that? 3 hits spinning close.
Yeah, no, I totally, I get it. You know, and you're future proofing too. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
I know. And here we go. California slowdown.
Man, it's almost 7. What?
You're on the freeway?
There?
No, I'm on a freeway. Yeah, I mean, typically you can, let's just say in traffic, if you're trying to go from like North County to South County, it could be 13 miles. In the morning, it could take you an hour.
Yeah. Are you up by Fremont?
I use 32 gigs.
Or not Fremont. Is it Fremont? That's up where I'm thinking it is. Up by the exchange on a I-5.
Yeah, I do Bloodbath and Beyond. You can find me on the
No, I'm Southern California.
Discord. Okay. Oh, no, wait, Fremont. I'm trying to. It's been so long since I've been home. I don't remember anything about California geography.
No, I'm headed up to I'm headed up to Sherman Oaks to in the valley. You know, I was going from South County to Sherman Oaks and just needed to.
I want you to slow
and then I have
down.
to go out to Vegas.
Meth, slow right down and ghost ride the whip.
Is that it? I don't want to rematch against this guy.
Slow right down and go up. Not right now. I'm not on the 405.
Okay.
Whoa, what jumped in front of me?
I don't know, I'm trying to get behind them.
I'm gonna get killed? Right. Fuck that shit.
After this, then I'll probably see if we can find more people. I mean, I'm just having to play anyone in this.
Yeah, the 405 is a fucking nightmare. Generally, most of the. And you really gotta if you're
I gotta get little
you time your
update the leaderboard.
in meetings and like, well, how long can I stay here? By freeway times, and it's like we got to leave by, if we don't get out of here by 1:30 or 2 o'clock, then we're spending an extra hour in traffic or something like that. Or if you have to the 91 someplace, well, that's going to get clogged up if you don't have the fast pass to take the toll road.
Of course, I got XMP enabled. Shamer.
Terrible.
What is he doing? I have no idea
Ow.
what he's doing.
Ow, ow,
I'm
ow,
done with
ow,
this.
get her off of
After
me.
this match,
Get
I'm
her
out of
off.
this. I'm not fighting these guys no more.
She be dead.
No, I'm not dead.
No, I'm dead.
Well, that's your fault.
I'm good at dying. Oh God!
For as much as he hates puzzle bosses,
it's a
he sure loves playing this fucking puzzle.
Puzzle fighter.
Yeah.
And he goes, and he runs right
It's
to
not a boss,
Zangief
it's a
again.
puzzle
He
boss.
always fucking plays
Always.
Zangief on it.
It's so stupid. It's like,
and it depends on the game as well, because there's different kinds of defensive play.
Well, I mean, if he,
you know
like you
what
said,
it
if he,
he's what is Zangief in the game? He's a wrestler. He's wearing a speedo. He's probably sweaty. He's the Hogan JPEG. He can't get in. Get
he
in
has
champion.
he has the big strong arms that can just hold Phil tight and just let him know and stroke his head and let him know that everything's gonna be okay.
All right, let's try again. Probably not gonna find
Sure.
The big strong burly man arms. Yeah. Yeah. And Phil will still be like a little monkey and try to suckle at his teeth.
Oh, Shamer, I know how to use this.
Is
This
that
is
what you're calling
Phil's
it?
I already played Scorn.
because Phil's retarded.
it's a 10900K that I overclocked to 5.5 gigahertz all core.
So Jane, you
I gotta get up top. Oh shit.
I don't really know. I never saw Jason Todd in anything.
I'm gonna get Divad. Yep. Motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So just listen to this. Southern Heat Barbecue.
And I just have nothing but
Just do
contempt
super chat. It's
for this guy,
actually
and
lazy
it's
shit for the super chat.
do I want any harm to come to him? No, absolutely not. Nobody touch him. Nobody come near him. Nobody look at him funny. Phil.
Why would anybody want to do that? He's contagious from like 60 feet away. Nobody
I mean, there are some. You never know. There are some people might want to go out there and in the Renton area and just get near him or fuck with them or beat the crap out of him. I mean, because there are people out there who give DoorDash to wings and shit like that, And with Phil, actually no, they probably wouldn't be able to get in without the code. That's one of the reasons why.
There is no code.
I mean, how would the DoorDash driver get in?
So the way Phil's gated community works, Phil lives at the bottom of the gated community. It's behind it's not fully gated on the hill. If you go further up, there's a hill, and that's got a security code and everything in it. Phil does not live in that area. Phil lives right next to Bumtown on the
He lives
outskirts
in
of
the
that area.
ghetto. He lives in
Yeah.
the ghetto area.
He lives in the ghetto
What
area at the bottom of the
on the
hill.
map is that there's a little, you sort of turn left off the main street that he lives off of, and there's a gate there, and it doesn't look very sophisticated, right? It's just, and then he lives more towards the back of the condos, right?
Yeah, and that's where the garbage pickup is. It's like right outside that gate. Because if you go on the street view, because you can't go in, they won't allow you to go into the community.
Right. Yeah,
but on the street view, basically it's slum town all around that area.
Yeah. It's not people have described it as it's not a very nice area of Renton in general. It's sort of like the houses or the townhomes. They look nice, for that particular area. It's okay, and it's gated, but it's slum town effectively for the rest of it,
Oh, but I got over it.
Crap! I had another call coming. Am I still on?
Yes.
Yeah.
The missile. Did you see
Take
that?
the call.
Okay,
Take the
cool.
call.
Green
All right.
missile went under his
No. It was something that I could just because I have to jump out again. It's something I can get.
That was definitely a weird one.
Oh yeah, Phil from the main streets of Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Jack Schraxer re-upped his membership for 17 months as well. 17 months as a member.
Well, Bridgeport is one of those
I'm getting your
it's middle class, is more industrial part of Connecticut. It's not like Greenwich, where a lot of the people from Manhattan live and commute from. You know, the really, like, what is it? Oh God, the guy who's on that with all the gimmicks, the financial guy. Fuck, I forgot his name. I used to, like,
I know which one. Yeah, I know which one
the
you're talking about.
The baldy guy with the beard.
Review Tech, Rich?
No.
No. He was like on
Rich is from
CNBC or
Bridgeport.
MSNBC.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Rich and Phil used to hang out when they were younger, and they had a falling out, and that's why Phil hates him so much.
Well, I think
He
that
lost
Rich
to him
would know.
in a local street fighter.
Yeah. At the local Blockbuster.
I think that Rich would say if he knew Phil. I mean, isn't he
They're
just like a few years
Bridgeport.
older than him?
He's 2 years older than Phil. He's 42.
Huh. I mean, he probably would have said, "Yeah, I remember Phil from around town." They probably lived on different parts of the city. Kramer, that was his name, Kramer, Jim Kramer.
Yeah, Jim Kramer.
He lives in, you know, guys like him. You know, they live in fucking Greenwich, Connecticut. You know.
One day, Phil and Rich will find out they're long lost cousins.
They're
Would explain
both-
everything.
Maroon.
They were both born from the same wasted or wet spot on the mattress.
Yeah.
Rich's last name.
What?
Was it
Marucci or something like that?
Grab my feet.
Yeah. So they're both Italian extraction of some sort. I mean, last names you can't tell. I mean, I've worked with an attorney who had a Nordic
Dude,
last name,
brothers.
but he was basically, it was like, yeah, I'm effectively, almost all Irish, because he had like one great grandfather who was from Sweden or something like that, but then everybody else was like, Irish effectively coming down.
God, I got hung
So-
up on that wall.
No, Shamer, I've never played Persona, so I haven't bought that. I picked up Modern Warfare 2 today, but I gotta create an account, and I didn't really want to do it.
I can't react to it because the online is too
What
laggy.
the fuck just hit me? They must be
Phil's
cheating.
mother.
They're PC players. Those PC players are cheating. Although we're playing on PC, but whatever.
Tell the console players.
Yeah.
But they're lag.
Those console players are cheating.
Got him. It's close. That was close.
I hate Symmetra. Symmetra and Zarya and their fucking long ass
Some projectiles in Dark Souls
damage
interact with each other,
dealing
very weird.
weapons with their insane fucking range.
See, we're almost at the end here, right?
Actually,
QB.
sorry to say, I'm going to have to bow out. I'm actually just about to my destination, and
Well, hey, man.
then I'm off to Las Vegas for a couple days. So,
Well, wrap it up.
all right. Yeah.
Take care.
Well, that's one thing. I'm not gonna be wrapping anything this weekend. Fuck that.
All right, man, you take care.
All right. Yeah, you too. So thanks for having me.
No, thanks for joining us
Good
again.
night.
Hope it was all worth it. Chat, and hope I'm not boring anybody.
You're not boring anybody, man.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. So
Later.
all right,
Have a good
later.
night.
All right. You too.
Meth Bear's gonna go, oh, fuck! My super just
Oh
popped.
shit. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, good try.
Nah, Astro Meth has more strength, a lot more strength, way more strength than Phil does when it comes to
Moves that just interrupt what I do.
Doing
not
shit like
today.
that.
Instant full screen super.
I got the most kills this time. Woohoo.
I haven't even tried Cyberpunk yet. I don't know if I should buy it.
I'd wait for it to go on like super sale before buying it, honestly.
Wasn't it like $10 before the patch hit, and now it went like back up to normal?
I'm not sure.
Again, I'm not even on the ground.
Probably.
He's throwing me when I'm in the air. What the shit is that? It's not an air throw.
I think I got one last round in me.
Dude,
I can hang
this is
out in chat,
ridiculous.
but I think my hands need a break after one more match.
Okay.
Trying
I'll,
not
go mess
to do
with
this
WoW for a
stupid-
bit
Yeah, no,
while we watch Phil.
Trying not
That's just
to.
me. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
fuck
do
it.
the good thing for
Yes,
myself
I'm in the
and
air
not
attacking,
play
jump
until
attacks,
my
all of a sudden I'm on the
hand
ground getting
sees
stabbed.
up.
No, I'm in the air doing
I
jump
used to
attacks,
do
trying
that
to
with
be grabbing
TF2.
out
Oh
of
my
midair
god, I
with a
was
non-air
so
throw.
addicted to
Yeah, I'm not
TF2.
playing
It
good
was
anymore.
really bad. Like,
I'm
not
fucking
even
wasting my
joking.
time.
Amhab, Jax Raxer showed up and tipped 150 bucks right off the start.
Amazing, right?
So he hit all tip
Amazing
schools.
Combat, amazing connection. Grab you out of midair with a ground throw, of course.
They fixed it, Shamer, in the latest big patch, or the
Um,
and the DLC that's coming out.
Prophet, Bloodbath, and Beyond asked the question.
Oh, I'm not in. We're on another Discord right now. Greatest or blood or the Bloodbath.
Triple B. No, I'm just.
Okay, we are. Good.
BBB.
All right, you
Yeah,
know
we're on
what?
a kind of a private
what
Discord
question
right now. Give me a
I'm just gonna go ahead and mix
second.
it.
I
Someone
can't
requested it. I don't know
endorse
if
you
it's
anymore. I'm
Balrog,
bummed.
but we'll give it a shot.
Send me a message on. If you can find me
Phil
on the.
ran again.
Yeah, Phil ran again.
Oh,
If
who
you can
is he
find me
now?
on the
Sandy
Discord,
or
send me a message
Balrog?
and I'll get you a link. I'll get you an invite.
Not bad. I like
There,
that.
let's see.
Oh.
Hold on.
Is he playing Zangief? Of course he is. Or is he getting body, or not body, but, well, no, I guess body fit.
Come down to the Pamba Lamb server when you get on Bloodbath.
What's up?
Hey, how you?
Hey. Hey. I feel like I need to, like, talk like a man
No,
now
he's gonna
because
do
all you
super.
guys
He
have
did
deep
super.
voices and I
Full-time
sound like a
interruption.
12-year-old little girl. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Going good.
Just let me turn you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
obviously I did
Yeah, I was
360,
going to say I'm going to turn you up too.
Oh yeah, here I can turn my mic up a little bit. I got an audio mixer here.
Oh, hey, cool.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say I might have a solution to your computer problem if Meerkat's looking for a PC.
What do you have?
Oh my god.
I have an alien. The only thing I don't have is a video card for it.
Nothing I could do
'Cause,
there.
you were mentioning that mining thing, and yeah, I did
Nothing
buy
I
a
can
PC.
do
Oh,
there.
God.
Yeah, I'm one of those
I'm
guys.
just gonna ban you.
Yeah, so I have a Dell Alienware R12 with
Rank
a
down!
11,400F,
No, it's ranked
16 gigs of
down!
RAM, and,
No more
SSD,
platinum!
or
Oh no!
NVMe drive, all that stuff. It just needs a video card. He can have it if he wants it.
He can have it if he wants it.
Uh-huh.
You're not rich from
Yes,
Review
sir.
Tech, are you?
No. No.
Oh,
Okay, what
damn.
I'll do is
He
I'll
just needs a video card
contact.
for it. Like if you got, like you're over in Alberta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in New Brunswick.
Ooh, close.
Oh.
Fellow Canuckistan.
Yeah, man, I'm coming out your way in like a week.
Gotta remember,
For what, you coming for work?
pick one, it'll go through
So
the
is it true what they say about
No, this
Canadians?
is
You all
friends.
smell like maple syrup and hug mooses and shit.
No, but our $100 bills do.
That's
Is
true.
that really a thing? Is that really a thing?
It is.
It is.
They actually do smell like maple syrup. It's really weird.
Yeah,
Why?
it's like a scratch and sniff.
Is it how the paper's processed or?
It's plastic now.
couldn't tell ya.
That was 360 and it should have worked.
No, what I'll do is I'll get in contact with Meerkat here tomorrow morning
Wow.
because it'll be the evening there, and I'll let him know. And then what I can do is I can
What?
message
It just
you
showed no animation.
on Discord, and then I'll just see what he wants to do.
I did 360, nothing happened.
What is it? What's
yeah.
the processor
So
in
I
it?
can't win the match.
It's
And then
a,
my mood drops, and then I
i5
jump and there's no animation to get
11400F,
me out of the air, but I
6
still get out of
core.
the air.
So it doesn't have
12
it doesn't have iGPU in it. Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think the F SKU has the iGPU, but I'm not 100% certain.
Oh my god!
See, I don't think he wants to do any gaming. He just wants it for video editing and for streaming. Like I can probably get him in
No, I never
like an
did.
Intel Arc, like 770,
Oh, I gotta
and
get
then
off the
he can use AV1 for encoding, which is going to be a lot better than NVENC.
What? No throw for me.
So
huh?
yeah, no man, if you're up for that, yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll pay for shipping and everything, and then I'll set it all up for Meerkat and then ship it out to him, and then get him back up and running.
Yeah,
But no, man,
that's for sure.
I appreciate that, man. That's fucking awesome.
What is a toonie?
Toonie's a
$2
$2.
coin.
Oh, okay.
See, when they first came out, they were fucked up, right? What you could do is you could take a washer. So when the machines came out with that accepted toonies, you could just put a washer in there with a fucking string and get a candy bar.
Oh yeah.
Because you just pop the middle out. You just pop the middle out. Because it's got like a silver around the end and then a gold in the middle.
Interesting.
People used to put them in the freezer
Oh,
and pop
fuck.
the gold
pop the
part
gold,
in
yeah.
the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was
So
fucking.
ridiculous. He
So
gets so lucky.
stupid. Like,
He's insanely lucky with these like meaty hits.
So how is New Brunswick? You guys
But of course,
You guys survived the hurricane, right?
3 times I tried to do the
oh yeah,
crazy
it barely touched New
wouldn't
Brunswick.
when I
It, like
actually did
we
it.
were like
So he just mashes buttons and gets
when that thing passed through, I was like, man, not even the hurricane wants to
Now that I
touch
hate to
this
say it, what
trash
you're
heap
seeing actually
because it
is
just
Oh.
it hit Nova Scotia, it hit
super
everywhere, it
trouble
hit
in a
even
nutshell.
hit
Even if you play a low-tier
Quebec,
character and you know what
and
you're doing,
then
you
just
still
New
lose
Brunswick
to
was
a-
fine.
It was just like, I don't want to touch New Brunswick.
There's nothing you can do
Yeah.
about it.
I got my buddy lives in Nova Scotia and he got hit like straight on. They're okay,
Yeah.
but they got hit straight on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a good one, but yeah, it circled right around us. It's fine.
You're lucky then, man. Fuck.
Ow.
Uh-huh.
So how did you
It was
find
a
out about Phil?
Tuesday.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I've been watching him. It was like about a month after. I think I tuned into him like 3 weeks after he got banned from Twitch. But I remember watching him back in like 2009 or
Well, that's
10,
definitely
like
what I
just
did,
briefly, like for like a week or two. I was like, oh, who's this guy? And I'm not interested. And then literally 10, 11 years later,
Finally.
he just pops up in my recommended
I was
feed like the
raised
distractor
four
channels
times
did. And I was
to
like,
get
oh,
rid of
this
it,
guy.
like
I remember
4
this.
times
Oh,
ago.
this guy. Oh my god. He fell from grace hard. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, that was the same time that I found Phil, was back in like 2009, 2010, when I was searching for arcade fight sticks, and
Yeah.
I searched for recommended arcade fight sticks, and his channel came up, and I'm like watching it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Come on.
Was
Yeah.
that when he was partner with that company that was guilty of stealing artwork and shit?
No, he was
Dude,
still
again,
in Connecticut
combo,
doing
massive
his
punch and gets a throw.
with his camcorder. He still wasn't even on direct
Oh.
capture back then.
Oh wow.
Shit.
So
See, I feel like such a baby. I think I've been
Dude,
known
it's not
of
my move.
or
It's-
been
it's gonna give me
following
my
or
fucking move.
detracting Phil for like since this
What
spring.
the fuck? Again. It did
I
it
kind of
again.
s-
I
fell
jumped
down
with
a
the meaty, it
slippery
should've hit
rabbit
him,
hole
and
and
then I should have been able to do a combo.
found
The
him
game ran at the wrong speed, sped up
in
because
an
of the net
interesting
code,
way. I'll
and
just
he
leave
got
it
a
that way.
reversal headbutt when he wasn't able to do that.
but when I remember when he
Oh
got
my
fired
God, it's so stupid. I mean, I could pick a top
from the
three.
helicopter
Which-
company.
He's been-
I don't want-
I was
He's been
about to say
fired
which
so many-
You know
time.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to win, but
When the
I'm
helicopter
low
company
tier,
fucking, that
and
was
the
like,
game won't
and I'm
let
like,
me
oh well,
win
whatever.
because mid to low tier, but
And then he
the
comes
game
on, he's
won't
like, yeah, I just lost my AdSense, and I'm like,
The game is so bad.
Sucks to be Phil.
Oh man, I've introduced him to like my neighbors and my friends, and they're like,
Why? You hate
they're
him
like-
or something?
Yeah, my neighbors.
yeah. Yeah. It's like, why would anybody?
Like you
I
gotta
told
check
my
this
mom
guy
about
out.
him.
Oh yeah, like he's unbelievable. He's just the most shameless, just like unbelievable. Like that pig roach moniker that everyone's
Ugh.
dubbed him with. It's so true. It's just absolutely so true. I'm like,
Yeah.
because he's greedy like a pig and he can't fucking die. Like,
I know. It's like he just, no matter what happens, he just keeps coming back. I'm like, dude, you gotta fit. Someone's got to old yeller ya. You know, you gotta be taken out into a field.
Oh
like I
no.
remember when
Come on, buddy.
I let my mom watch for a bit because I look after my elderly parents, and he was wearing that fucking bender hat and everything, and that red
What the fuck?
jersey
Why you
on
do my
Wednesday,
fucking
or not the
punish?
red jersey, the fucking life
Right in the
preserver.
middle of my punishment,
And my
you
mom's
do a
like, why
throw.
is he dressed
See?
like that?
It's bullshit.
And I'm like,
Oh,
because
no.
I'm like, that's because he's a full blown retard.
Don't
Like,
work in the game.
and he's
In
like,
the middle
well,
of my punishment,
he looks
you
like
gotta
it.
throw.
And I'm
Like,
like,
you do anything
Oh
to
my
earn it?
god. I told my mom about him.
No, I can't do anything. It won't
I've got
even- it won't
everybody
even
at
clap
work
for me.
now watches him. I got a bunch of my cousins watching him.
Yeah,
And it's
it
just
wouldn't
like-
block or do a Shoryuken
For the
me.
longest
Oh,
time, I thought his whole
fucking
thing,
game
I thought
is
it was a
terrible,
shtick.
dude.
I was
It's so
like,
bad.
okay, he's
So the
playing a
only way for me to
character.
beat
He's
this
got to
guy
be. And then like
is
a
to
month,
pick a
2
top tier
months,
and
3 months
demolish
goes
it,
by.
which I
I'm like,
don't want to do.
he's not serious.
It's not fun.
And then like a
for me to
year
sit down
goes
and
by,
play
I'm like,
top tiers of
this
fucking
guy
game.
is dead serious.
But I
Unbelievable.
have to because he's just fucking playing the bullshit.
Well, that's what he's tried to pull over. He's tried to pull that shit over here recently about how he's been playing a character,
Ow.
But it's like, no, that's who you are, Phil. Like that's
Right?
never gonna change.
I don't think this is the right version.
I'm wearing jeans. Guys, check
Yesterday,
out
oh
my jeans.
fuck! Like, I was getting ready for bed.
I'm wearing a t-shirt I don't normally wear on stream, and I'm wearing jeans, guys. Jeans. Like,
Yeah. It's like, wow, do you want a cookie? Like, congratulations, you put your own pants on. My God.
Like
you want your participation award for
Well, I
today,
can't have any
buddy?
fun.
What?
I literally
no.
can't have
The
any
question
fun.
then has to be: do the dents think that he goes out shopping in his Sonic pajamas? Right? Like I'm like thinking, I'm like, wow, you got jeans on, big fucking deal. I'm like, I'm getting ready for bed. Like, well,
You said it with the same emphasis and
I can't do
excitement that,
anything.
like, when I was
I
3
can't
years
time
old, I'm like,
anything or block
Mommy,
anything.
I just wiped my
He's
own
just gonna
ass.
play
I'm a
it
big
because-
boy now.
well, remember his mom was combing his hair until he was like 16,
Seriously, fuck it. I guess I'll just
and I was just when he
Damn it.
said that one, I was just like,
I'm just,
What?
I'm tired
All right.
now.
I'm done.
I'm tired of this nonsense.
Oh, jeez.
oh my god.
Well, let's see.
Okay, well, I'm
That
gonna
was
run
fun.
over to WoW then. I think
Well, fine. You just run away. Run away, little boy.
I am
Run
running away.
Be
I'm
like
running away to WoW,
DSP.
where I'm
Run
actually
away.
good at it.
You
I'm actually
didn't
good
do
at
that.
WoW. I did fucking horrible.
didn't
What
do.
the shit?
You're new.
Jaha was giving me advice, and he's a Street Fighter pro.
Oh shit. All right. Well, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun. Fuck. And we've
See,
got a
this is the
new
shit
person here on
failed.
Discord with us.
This is yay. This is the shit Phil misses out on.
And I'm an idiot, and I just restarted fucking Overwatch.
Yeah, I like
Man.
the detractor channels, man. They're fun. Like, I've met a few people on here. Like, there was one guy that just randomly said in Dark Dave's chat, he's like, does anyone have any Series X's that can help me get? I was like, hey, I got you, homie. And
Jesus.
yeah, some guy down in California. I won't say who he is or dox him, but yeah, like I got in touch with him through
Look, I
Discord,
think top
whatever,
tier
just
and I
through
completely
the
outplay him.
YouTube chat, and
Mix-ups and
sent him a
trades. How's
couple of
that?
Series X's, real cheap.
But we had
You're a
last
man
week
with
we gave
connections.
away Modern Warfare 2 Master of Chaos one. We did that giveaway last week, and then I think when if I hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do another big giveaway.
I feel like Big is a hard fight against Balrog. I actually.
But like Modern Warfare 2, like next week, I don't know when Phil is going to play it. I don't know if he's gonna play it on the day stream or if he's gonna play it on the night stream. I want to put together a group of people to fucking headhunt him. That's what I want to do.
He plays that.
You
on
know, oh,
console,
what,
right?
in Street Fighter 6?
No, in Modern Warfare 2
Oh,
next week. So
Yeah.
I want to do that because that'll be fucking
It-
hilarious.
I didn't do that. I didn't even want that.
Which
I'm not-
which,
He's gonna play it on
what
night.
system is he gonna play it on
I was
though?
trying to do
Korean.
He's playing on-
Xbox?
He's doing Xbox because of the toilet seat headphones.
Yes. All right.
because
perfect.
he swears up and
Count me
down,
in.
and those stupid shitty things have surround sound. It's like,
It's not surround sound. It's fucking
Everything-
virtual
everything-
3D
everything I'm
surround.
doing is late. Yeah,
Yeah,
like 3
it's-
times
it's-
So
it's
my
late.
head-
basically
My move comes
Ket's
out late.
fucking
I do the
horseshoe.
perfect- the flip
Yeah.
My
twice
old-
series,
my
the
old-
flip doesn't come out twice as he stuck
my
it.
old headset before I
just
got this
unplayable.
one
It's like
had
the game is
supposedly
terrible,
had
unplayable
7.1
fucking
surround
ass.
sound.
But it's
I know I
virtual.
could beat him with Balrog easily.
I've
I
got
don't-
like the
yeah.
one I'm wearing right now for the stream is
Where the game will actually work.
7.1 surround sound from Creative is X5 Theater,
Yeah.
but it's virtual 3D surround.
See, I like HyperX or HyperX because their headsets
Okay.
aren't as huge. I'm tiny. I'm only 5'1". My head is small, and if headsets are too big, they actually give me headaches because they push against the side of my head, Ron.
Yeah, but that's
God, I
that's a
just
shitty
sound
build.
like Phil.
That's your
Yeah,
clamp
well-
pressure.
Oh?
What
Yeah,
you can do,
that's just me being small too, though.
How did I
just get
do
like a
an
can of
upside down
paint
kick? I
and then put the
jumped
headset on
back.
it
I was gonna
overnight,
do a fireball.
and it will help to relieve that clamp pressure.
Oh, I didn't know that. They
See, I
were
got-
just cheap, $20. I gave them to my youngest. I'm like, here, you got a big head. You fucking wear these.
Shamer, man, I use the Sennheiser HD650 on Titan, my desktop PC.
No.
Couldn't block.
Oh, that's awful, Bob. I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
couldn't block.
That
And
sucks.
he gets 2 free hits that take 50% of my health. I love it.
You know
Is
what?
he
Oh,
trying
shit,
to
Bob,
beat
that
this
sucks.
Balrog? Oh, he beat the Balrog with Chun-Li. Ooh. Is he the Chun-Li? Or is the other guy Chun-Li?
No fireball.
Yeah, he's Chun-Li. He's complaining there's no fireball. Like fucking
Oh.
usual. It's dropping my inputs. It's dropped
I'm
frames of
surprised he's
animation.
playing. He doesn't care. I mean, except during the beta when he said, "I'm going to play everybody."
It's the last night. It's the last night, right? Season finale. I
Yeah.
can't wait till Street Fighter 6 comes out. Does anybody know the rumor release for Street Fighter 6? Like, is
Just
it-
next year sometime.
Is it next year sometime? Is that all they're saying?
Be like 0 challenge against this guy. There's no.
As
'Cause I'm
far as
buying
I've
that.
heard, yeah.
In my opinion,
That's
not
being
common.
bought day one for me. Like, I'm gonna pre-order the shit out of that thing. And
I'll
I'm gonna
look
be
it
online
up.
all the time. I'm gonna body film that thing.
It's just 2023.
But he's gonna
How?
go right
How the
back.
fuck did it whiff and he get a
He's gonna go
throw?
right back
It's okay,
into the
50%.
same bullshit as he's doing right now. If not worse. I give it like 2 weeks, and then he's complaining about the netcode in Street Fighter 6.
You're giving him too much credit. 2 weeks, my ass. I might give him 2 fucking hours. No, not even that. 2 minutes.
He didn't complain the first day of the beta. He didn't complain. The second day, he started complaining about lag.
Okay,
No
then give him
super.
a day.
Well, he's got to vary the complaints, right? Because
No,
he's not going to
I
pay
did
money
wake
if he
up
doesn't have a
kick,
new
nothing.
complaint
It
in.
Oh no,
dropped
I
the
bet
input.
you he goes
No,
right back to all the same
he
complaints.
always goes to the net code. He did it during the
Yeah.
beta.
He does it with every fighting game. Netcode sucks. Netcode sucks.
He doesn't even know what netcode is.
Nope. He wants a netcode that just doesn't exist yet. He wants it so
No,
it'll
he-
be like you're sitting right next to him in the same room playing. But
Yeah, that
again,
may
he's
happen
running
like 50 years from now.
he's running a 3 megabits down, 10 megabits up connection, and then complains about the lag. Well, who the fuck is lagging here?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, he's talking about this business internet, but I don't think
Again, it dropped my
Comcast
input.
is,
It did it again.
doesn't have
It's
exactly
bullshit.
a
He
stellar,
did that from
like, for
mid-range.
instance,
I
I
was
have
ready
fiber.
to counter it.
Right?
But
So
the,
it's 1.5
the game
gigs up
ran
and down.
faster and
Yeah.
decides he's just gonna hit
He's
me
gonna
with the full
whine.
circle when he
He
Who
did
are
just
you
got-
on?
Then after that, he
Bell.
did that
You're on
second
Bell, yeah,
follow-up
yeah.
punch. I did reversal super to him.
So,
My super
like,
doesn't
I
come
think
out
Comcast is like
at all.
sub 500 megabits both ways.
No, no,
basically,
they
I
have.
just
They do
used
have a
the guy
3
if I could
gigabits
stop
connection.
here. I picked fucking
Not in
Balrog,
Phil's
tanked
area.
him.
Max he
After
can get
that,
is
like,
1.2,
I wanna beat him with mid-tiers.
but
I'm
he
not gonna waste my
hasn't
time
changed his
doing
internet
this
since he
hard
moved
fucking
to
laggy
since he moved to Renton.
Oh, but he wouldn't
gonna
pay
match
for
punches
that.
like a
Like
scrub,
that,
get
a
fresh
3
fast
gigabit
throws,
connection would
bullshit,
probably be
like-
what?
It's cheaper than what he's paying
Anyway,
because he has 2 modems off of one line. He's got a residential modem, then he has his
Yeah.
business modem, although it's the same exact modem.
I don't know who the hell that is, but okay.
And
Thank you
I did a
for
video
that.
here
Yo.
a couple weeks ago that because Shaw hooked me up with a business line just so I can
All right,
test
everyone,
both
we
business
are
and
halfway
residential.
through
A guy from
the
Kevin
final
from Shaw
Friday
helped
night
me
fight
out, which
for
is
quite
really
some
awesome.
time, so I hope you guys are
And I
having fun.
proved that him running 2 modems off of one line would cause issues.
Uh-huh.
So when he
No,
did it,
exactly.
he's
It
paying
wasn't really anything
almost
impressive at all. He was playing
just a
pretty
little over
decent.
$400 a
Balrog
month for his internet.
was in danger.
Oh,
He would
If he
max
just
in the
went
lag and
internet,
get away with
that
it.
one that 3 gigabit connection, if it was available, he'd be paying like $150 a month max.
It's really badly done. That's why I hate this net code.
That's just
But then he complains like the thing is, if you look at the way Phil has set up his streams, like I've went over this before, and you can look on the nerd
All right,
stats
everyone,
for
we're
Phil's
into the
live
second half
streams,
of Friday Night Fights.
he has his bitrate for
See how this goes.
OBS set to 14,000 kilobits per second, but he's only got a 10,000 kilobits upload.
Many or any matches, and the matches that I got in every time.
So,
pretty much been
it's gonna
terrible.
fuck his
That's why
lineup,
we're retiring
no
this
matter what he
game.
does.
Okay, that's really the whole reason why we're getting rid of it.
I-
Hopefully,
really,
Friday
you don't
Night
even
Fights
need
will
to
come
stream
back
over like
at a
8,000.
future date.
No, like
As long as there's
YouTube will
14,000.
actually YouTube will cap it at 9. They'll allow you to go slightly over to about 10, but anything over 10,000
Selection is so dead. Can you imagine?
will
It's
cause
gonna be like
dropped
another one,
frames
like,
because it tries to not go over that cap.
pretty bad.
So for 1080p, if you designate that you're streaming at 1080p, it'll cap it at 10K. If you're
Yeah.
streaming at 1440p, it caps, I
How is
believe,
it that we're playing
25 to
this game,
35,
we're searching for
and at
matches,
4K it
find
caps
people,
at
and they don't
51,000.
fucking ready up. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So if you set
Are you
higher
not
than
ready
that,
up
you'll
for
get
this?
drop frames.
Oh my god.
He,
So
he
dumb.
needs to like read a book or watch a video or like
He can. That's
No.
way beyond Phil. That's way beyond Phil. Like the way Phil's systems were set up, most of the stuff was done by John Rambo before he left Bridgeport. So he ain't gonna mend that friendship with John, and John ain't gonna fly out to Redden to fix it for him.
I cannot play Fightcade. I've only explained to you guys
Yeah.
a zillion
Oh, yeah,
times why I can't.
that's a thing of the past. You
I'd
can
like to
forget
upgrade
about
myself
that.
Yeah.
to be able to play on
It's
Yeah,
Fightcade.
there ain't no
he
way.
can solve
Earlier
all
this
his
year, we were gonna
problems
do,
just by
we had
being
someone who was looking
apologetic.
Like they would
Like,
donate, then they couldn't.
if he's talking about
I
trying to get
explained
rid
to
of
you guys
detractors and mend
because if I did a
fences and all this
fundraiser to
stuff,
do it to raise
all
money
he
for
has to do
new
is
PC,
come
what
clean,
likely what would happen is my
apologize,
would then dip
and
for
then
the
make a
next month, and I
commitment to
can't
be a better
afford that.
person and actually
we're just in a
follow
situation
through.
where
And
we're
then no one's
stuck.
gonna bother him
There's
because they
nothing we
won't
can
have
do about
anything
it,
to,
you know?
to bitch about. But
Yeah.
he's just
sucks.
so
We're a situation like
consistent
Beanie,
with his
but
dog
we're stuck playing
shittery.
console
You know,
games,
like
you know?
he's never gonna
I
stop.
realize
He's
that
just
Fightcade.
like
By the way, you
head
guys,
down
you
and
guys keep saying Fightcade.
brute
Fightcade is
force
bad.
ignorance right through
Fightcade
the
is very bad.
Yeah.
bureaucracy, which
Every
is
people on
just, like, it's
Fightcade
just-
cheat constantly.
it's so sad.
They all are
That's
using
like Steve at the
macros.
Dead
They're
said.
all
That's his
fucking
narcissism,
doing
right?
try-hard shit to win.
Phil's never
On
going to
Fightcade, it's not
admit
any
that
better than this. It's
he's
just
at
on
fault.
Fightcade, there's more players.
He'll admit that he's at fault if it can make him money.
Basically
He'll
taking
do it.
advantage of the whole insane
But otherwise,
bad
fuck that.
rollback system. It's just as bad, if not fucking worse. I know
40
I used to
years
play,
old.
Before it was
Wow.
called Fightcade, I used to play on the last
40 years
version
old,
of
doesn't know the value of a dollar,
The original was GGPO. And it
has
was
no
old,
morals,
and
no
it was
ethics,
fine,
no
and then
nothing.
something else, and then it became-
You know, I'm not always the most
sex hot
responsible
thing.
person, but
It's
you
literal
know,
shit. It's just
I'd
not
like
good.
to think
Just
I
'cause
at
the
least
people play on it
am
doesn't mean it's
better
good. It's
than
just- it's free.
Phil.
That's why they all play on it.
Everybody's better than Phil.
I'm pretty sure everybody is. Like it's
Okay.
honestly, it's not a high bar.
I don't care if Jay Wong likes it.
Like,
It
I look at-
sucks. I'm not stupid.
Wings is better than
I
Phil.
don't
Rich is
care
better than Phil.
If fucking other people play it. First of all, Jay Wong is
Like,
not
if
a
I had to
fighting
choose somebody to hang out
He
with,
started playing
I'd hang out
competitive
with
on
Rich
Capcom 2.
first before I'd hang out with
Yes,
fucking
he
Phil.
played the whole games. He does not play Super Turbo competitively. He plays
Oh.
once a guy.
Like I've seen a
Right?
couple
Even
of
with
videos
his
where
cock
they-
kissing and
You know,
everything.
you're comparing it to
Oh
someone
yeah,
who
that's
you
much
told me,
more tolerable.
Did you know Alex
Yeah, at
Bryant
least-
constantly
yeah.
plays
At least he's
Fightcade and
self-aware
doesn't-
of
he
it, right?
does
He
I don't know why
knows
he
it's
does.
He
ridiculous.
knows it's a
In-person
meme and it's
fucking arcade
disgusting and
games.
immature,
He knows
but
the
he
online
embraces
stuff. He
it.
fucking plays
Yeah.
in an arcade.
At least with Rich, he wouldn't be begging me for money every 5 seconds.
No, yeah, no, definitely not.
The dumbest thing ever.
Like, I bet
Jay
you,
Wong, who
if Howard and John and Phil ever went out for dinner, Phil would always magically forget his wallet.
He's an authority now on this.
I
Okay.
want
Even though it's obviously in his in his back pocket.
Yeah, he's the guy that's always bumming cigarettes. He's always
Yeah,
about
I know,
to
no
quit,
one's
but
playing
he
this
always
game.
wants that extra one that you got in your pocket because he's.
Hey, I know that's your last cigarette, but can I bum it off you?
It's because
I
he's a
just quit, man.
scavenger. Because Phil's a
No,
fucking
like I said,
scavenger.
my days of
I
competitive
so
Street Fighter are
wanted
done.
to
I have
see
no
that
desire to go to a tournament.
that
I really don't.
Keemstar,
Like,
like podcast
even
he
people
was
have been like,
pitching. Oh
"What?
man, I would have
Evo,
given
they're having the
given
throwback
good
Super
money
Turbo
to
Tournament
watch
Legends."
that.
Like,
I was
Everybody
so
would have turned into that.
I really don't
Imagine
like
fucking
anything like that
Boogie,
anymore.
Wings,
I
and
just
Phil
don't desire
on the
to play
screen at the same
at a
time
high
all at
level
once.
travel
Oh
tournaments
yeah,
and
that
play.
would have been just
It's the
That
last
that
thing
would
I
have
want to
been
do.
trash can gold.
Like,
I'm telling you.
literally,
Oh,
I would
walk
fuck.
to the art-
But what would they talk about,
I
okay?
enjoy myself
Hypothetical.
if they had, like, a Super Turbo
What
kit.
would Phil be
I'd probably
talking
sit down
about
and go
with
through a rotation
Wings
with
and
everyone.
Boogie?
I'd probably lose a bunch because
Well,
I'm so rusty, but I still have fun. Every about an hour or two,
Phil
I get
and
completely bored.
Wings
I'd be like,
could
I wanna go
commiserate
something else.
over, is that even the right
Tired of it.
word?
I did it for so
Let's just
long,
pretend it is.
and,
They'll
you know,
bond over
I-
having
it's a
women
grind,
troubles,
it's
you
not
know,
a good
with,
lifestyle, it's just
you
not.
know,
That lifestyle
Leanne
is not a good
having
lifestyle
left
in my
Phil
opinion. I
and
lived it for a long
Kelly
time, and I
doing
did not
whatever
like
it is
Every day
she's
was
doing
like,
to Jordy.
it's unhealthy, it's stressful. You're eating unhealthy
And then
food,
Boogie
trying to
and
live down shit
Jordy
from
can
ashes and
bond over
fuck
being
spending
fat
tons of money
fucks.
flying around for what?
Sorry.
For fucking what?
No,
Who
no,
cares
I'm
if you're
not
the best
sorry.
fucking player one year you have?
I'm not
It just
sorry.
doesn't. You know?
Then they'll
And
talk
when
about
you've been
how
in that
shitty their
position,
lives
you know
are
what
and
I'm
make
saying?
it
When
into
you've
this
been to that
big,
position,
like,
you know,
pathetic
you see that
penis
every
wagging
days, whatever.
contest about
So, like,
whose
it's
life
changed my
sucks
life if I
worse.
won a tournament in Street Fighter.
And none of them will
Right?
win because they're all
Who cares?
equally pathetic. pathetic.
All right, let's
I
see
would have
here. I
loved
got
to just
Jit.
because I remember Keemstar had said something about the fact that he, it'd be funny because he'd moderate it and direct the
Thank you so much,
conversation. I
Sam. He
guess.
says, just like Jackson,
Kind
I
of
look
like a
forward
talk
to
show or
Friday night
something,
stream.
but
Sad to see that they're
he was
gonna
like,
go away
I'd
for a
love to
bit
hear
before
what
they
they
come
say
back.
about
I'm looking forward
politics.
to new
Could you
releases that will
imagine
take
them having
place. Yeah,
an
there's
opinion
a
on
lot.
politics?
There's
It's
a
like,
lot of new releases that we need to be
no,
playing.
man.
No.
I want to hear them
100%
talking
now.
about their,
We're
their
gonna need the
bills
time
and
for sure.
their
Um,
marriages and
So that's
stuff.
a $40.
Yeah, I want to hear. Yeah, exactly.
No, I would love to hear Phil talk about politics. Because he picks a side, like he picks a side without picking a side. He always says, "Oh, I'm in the middle. I'm not left. I'm not right."
offensive.
But then he
Yeah.
picks a side, and it would just be like, "Fuck."
Just being honest. Just being honest,
Retro
guys.
games, whether it's a new game when it
Yeah.
comes out, we will absolutely have
But see,
Friday night fights come back
Wings
at some
truly
point,
hates
okay?
Phil. Like Wings does. Like
Then why
immediately
did
he
Wings
link-
say anything in regards to giving him
Oh,
quote unquote permission?
You know, I really
Not
enjoyed
that
playing
Phil would
Dark
have.
Souls over these last 3
We all
years.
know what Phil
I was
does
happy
with
that this
permission.
collection had
Yeah, but if you
Does-
remember, if you watch the first stream where Phil first started doing the react to Wings' video, Kelly and Wings were watching it together, and they were just laughing at Phil, and Kelly was just ripping Phil apart.
Oh,
She's like, "What's with all this waiting? Why do we have to wait? Where is he?" And it's just like, oh my god, like she even noticed it, and then they didn't even stay for the whole thing because they got bored. They just left, like they were left halfway through the first stream because they didn't give a fuck. But then Wings immediately, like, he leaks the DMs, right? Because Wings didn't give a fuck. He just fuck Phil, right?
Honestly, I wouldn't have given him permission, But we all know that even if Phil doesn't have permission, he's going to do it. The evil
Well, he said
AJ
that. He
scene
admitted
is
that.
a really good.
Anime, but it's also got some comedy aspects.
He just wanted to be on a moral high horse. Hey, I asked. He said no, but I'm going to do it anyways because.
They really didn't have a reason not to make another
I think he was more pissed
because
that
they own all the rights
if
to
it
these
got leaked and
characters.
he
It's
didn't
not
have a
like,
chance to make some
it's
money
like,
off of it. Like,
X
hey
versus
guys, I'll
Street
show
Fighter,
you
they
my
own the rights to
DMs
X. No, they could actually
for
make another Darkstalker.
I'll show
a
you.
$10 tip.
But you look at, like, the Rob Gavigan situation, right? Like, Rob Gavigan, like, I was going to send an email to Rob Gavigan and go, why are you letting him monetize your work? Like, it's obvious he can't come up with his own ideas, so he's going to use yours to make money off.
The music's great.
But then
right?
you look into Rob Gavigan, and it's just like, yeah, you ain't any better than Phil.
He's
So-
a racist piece of
Yeah,
shit.
he's a racist piece of shit. Yeah.
There's a reason why he had to change his name, and I don't think he's ever been entirely honest about why he had to.
YouTube is not going to fucking discriminate against somebody's name. Okay? You
I
have the
think he
Rob
got
Van
into
Dyke show,
some-
right? Rob Van Dyke,
Yeah,
right?
or Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, or Dick
He
Van Dyke.
gets it from both, but he gets it from both ends, Dick and Dyke.
Yeah. But it's
But
like,
no, yeah.
they're not going to discriminate against your name.
I mean, the worst they may do is say, "Hey, can you prove that this isn't your last name?" He had to have gotten into some big trouble because it had been alluded to him getting into trouble for something I can't remember offhand.
Well, I don't know the whole backstory with Rob Gavigan. All I know is there was like a racist issue or whatever, right? And that's it. But I don't know much. I don't know much more than that because he's
I
not
don't
like.
know. I never even heard of Rob Gavigan before he started doing a react to it. I don't know. Didn't even care to even look into it.
Oh, I did because I
Boring.
I watch, like, I like to listen to a bunch of that stuff at work when I'm working. Like, if I listen to, like, I'm on the Haunting YouTube channel. I'll listen to that. But I just, like, sometimes Rob Gavigan got recommended to me, so I listened to it. And I'm like, oh, it's not bad or whatever. And then you find out who he is, and it's like, I don't know if I want to support that. Like, if you had a choice, chat, and Bloodbath and Heather here, if you guys have a choice to support a lolcow between Phil, Boogie, or Wings, who would you choose?
None.
I'd probably pick Boogie.
You have to pick one.
Because I
You
don't
pick
know
Boogie.
much about. I don't know much about Boogie. I know a
Don't.
little bit about Wings. I know a lot about Phil, but I know almost nothing about Boogie. So I'll go with that.
See, my issue is
I would give it to
Damien
Wings.
Anderson, Review Tech USA.
I saw that. That's
I would
cute.
give it to Wings.
No, I would support Rich before I supported any of those three. No, I won't lie on that one.
I'd rather keep my money, just not support any shitty people. But if you're making me choose, I would choose Wings.
I think I would choose Wings as well. Like, I know Boogie. I know who Boogie is. And there's no way that I can support Boogie. And there's not a chance in hell will I give Phil fucking money.
Boogie has even less redeeming qualities than Phil, and Phil has absolutely none. So that's got to tell you what kind of person Boogie is.
No, I feel like I made the wrong decision. I only gave Boogie the benefit of the doubt because I don't know shit about him.
No,
He begs, not as bad as Phil, but he begs. He's said anti-Jew, anti like LGBTQ sentiment, or he's made racist jokes on stream, only to backpedal and go, oh well, it was, the same thing Phil does. Oh, it was just edgy humor. It was a joke. At least Wings, he's done the same thing, but I feel like he's at least has tried to put some effort into changing, where Boogie and Phil hasn't and can't, because they're just so pathetic. They're losers. The
biggest problem with Wings is the fact that he said that the age of consent should be changed to 12. If he had never said that, I think he would not be as trolled as much as he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's dropped the N-word, he's dropped the R-word, he's called people who are autistic slurs, or no, not autistic, people with Down syndrome, that's what it was. But at least, he's kind of eased up on that a lot. He's not the same, even though he is kind of the same. Yeah, I feel like I would give if I had a 20 to spare and I was told I have to give it to one of them, I would give it to Wings.
Yeah, I'd be the same. See,
actually, I would try to find a way to sneak it to Kelly because she deserves it. He doesn't. But...
yeah, exactly. Just slip Kelly the 20.
Her.
But
yeah,
with Boogie,
here, get yourself some shoes, hun. Get yourself some shoes.
Don't get yourself a plane ticket and get the fuck away from Wings.
Oh man, I feel like they're hostages in their own homes with those guys. Like all of them, Ket, Kelly, the whole 9 yards, man. Like they're just like victims of their own.
But that's Cat. That's
I had him, but he did the head
because Cat is mentally and emotionally broken. That's what makes it so much worse.
Oh, I would have done like knocked him back.
Yeah.
Like you look at what Subaru Man had let go on Cat right after he found out that she was cheating on him with Phil. Just imagine that. Imagine that scenario. Your girlfriend cheats on you with Phil Burnell. Like, dude, I feel sorry for you. Like, that is just.
This being the finale of Friday Night Fights, I want to see the series inspire me to dive deeper into fighting games and elevate my game.
Kelly, like he alluded to, like you have the exorcism that her mom did and her grandmother did, right? You have a broken family. You don't know about that?
No.
Oh God.
Wait, what?
About the exorcism.
Give me the 10-second backstory.
Oh.
Her and her sister Jenna. Her mom. They were possessed by demons.
If not,
enough said.
Okay.
Oh
my God.
I never heard that. That's fucking awesome.
You seriously don't know that?
$8.
No.
Oh my God.
I've heard about them being all homeless and stuff, but I never heard about the exorcism.
No, but that's back when they were kids, right? So,
oh, that's sad.
So Jenna now is a homeless hooker in Reseda, California.
Who bathes in Kool-Aid.
Yeah, bathes in Kool-Aid thanks to Kiwi Farms. And her mom is a homeless hooker in Michigan.
Go watch the podcast to understand what that is.
Right? So Kat is very emotionally and mentally damaged because of her upbringing. And Phil took advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, her being the way she is, that's understandable because trauma, especially trauma experienced as a child, when you're growing up and your brain is starting to, really form and grow and everything, trauma like that will just, fuck with you.
Yeah, but when you look at Kat, right, like, look at Phil, okay? Look at Leanna. How old was Leanna when they first met, right? The rumor is 16, 17 years old, right?
Yeah.
Then they announce that they're 18 when she's dating, when they start dating, right?
No.
You just don't announce you're dating somebody when they turn 18, okay?
Because you don't just, no.
Right? So the only one that can come forward and tell us how old Leanna was when
Is Leanna,
right? And that's never going to happen. So Leanna was groomed by Phil, like a lot of people like to say, right? And then she was separated from her family, moved across the country where Phil controlled her, right? She stopped doing her streaming because she used to stream as well, right? And then everything goes south with that, right? Leanna wakes up and finally realizes that, man, you know, I'm wasting my life with this guy. I gotta get the fuck away. So she does. Then Phil meets Kat. What does Phil do? Moves Kat across the country to separated from all her friends and her family. And then Phil completely controls her life. Doesn't stream anymore, right? He was going to bring her on his streams, and what happens? He doesn't bring her on his streams anymore because afraid of the harassment. And then remember, just the other day on Wednesday, when all the bots were happening and all the fucking engagement was happening on the stream, he was telling Kat to fucking watch outside because somebody might show up, something might happen.
Next year, I think. With the amount of the game that we see,
and it's like,
I must have missed that part. Where, like, why would he think that? I don't.
So I think it's gonna be
because he thought he
was
thought
paranoid.
the detractors were going to do something like
because when he
come to his
finally
house and
realized,
try to hurt him and his family.
Yeah, when he finally realized that it was
never was good.
That he was getting view-botted, because he actually thought it was real. He thought he was getting raided. And it was like, who the fuck would raid you? And it turned out that he was getting view-botted, right? Which is against YouTube TOS, so he got scared. So he thought, the detractors are outside and they're trying to get me, so he's telling Kat to... They were talking about this on That Being Said podcast, and it was just fucking hilarious. Like, Steve was just going nuts. Steve was just laughing. Alt was laughing. Meerkat was laughing. Sam was laughing.
Yeah, he's. I mean, granted, like I said, I haven't. I mean, I've watched a lot of Phil's.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I was. I've seen some of Phil's old stuff, and the stark contrast between how he was mentally then and how he is now is so fucking terrifying. He's I don't think he's ever been mentally okay. I'm not saying he's like on the spectrum or anything like that. I'm tired of that conversation. I don't want to ever be a part of that conversation ever again. But something, he's never been right. We all know that, I think. But you know, he needs to be put away for a while, and I don't mean that to be like cruel or whatever. Oh, I guess I do. But.
Like, does Phil need to be committed? Like, like we've talked about this before, right? About everybody that says Phil's on the spectrum. Phil's not autistic. But...
He has a lot of things that can be seen as similar, and I think that's where people don't get the distinction between people who are and Phil.
I don't think that he is. I think it's very much intentional. He's going to fight to do as little as possible and make as much as he possibly can, and it doesn't matter how much he has to degrade himself to do so. He's just like, he's committed. He's all in. This is him, and this will be him till the day he croaks it on stream. Honestly, I believe it's a conscious choice at this point. To say he's on a spectrum is an insult to anybody on the spectrum.
No, 100% agree there.
Yep.
Flash kick. It's like a doubled up version of the move. You see, so I understand why
he's all
they
in.
did it.
And honestly, I just
almost not viable.
I don't think he wants Ket. He doesn't want to put Ket on his stream. I think he's just afraid that if she sees something like a detractor chat or something that might snap her.
Well, she was on the streams when they first met.
You're welcome, Jay. No problem.
Yeah, like twice.
like twice, right? And then he's like, "Oh, people are insulting her, blah blah blah." The funniest one though was
that's a lie.
the funniest
Nobody
one was
cared.
the Halloween one where she left like partway through to go to a party, and Phil was more concerned about doing his stream. It's like, you're not going to go to the party with your wife? But that's the same thing as Leanna, right? At her brother's wedding, Phil would rather sit in the fucking hotel room and play Fallout.
And then Street Fighter 4 came out late 2008, early 2009.
And it's just like, you did what? You went with your girlfriend to her brother's wedding, but you sat in the hotel room instead of going to the wedding and you played video games.
I'm so out of the loop.
Didn't he retcon all of that? Like, oh no, the wedding was moved to next week, or
No, what he tried to
he-
say is he didn't want to say when the wedding was because he was afraid that the trolls would dox it because they had doxed her parents before, but there was no proof that that ever happened.
Oh, you mean Alpha 3?
Yeah,
Alpha 3 makes no
he
sense.
said, yeah.
Alpha 3,
that.
the hitbox
Like her
that
parents
you-
got swatted and shit, and he was afraid the trolls were going to show up at the wedding and everything, and it was just like,
And then
yeah, right. Like, I really want to go to somebody's wedding to make fun of Darkside Phil.
No one tested that
Well,
shit.
what it was
No one-
is
and you know
those
no one tested it.
assholes on
It's
Kiwi
so insanely
Farts,
broken.
they were joking about it, and Phil, of course, being Phil, took
Well,
it
I don't-
all
guys, I don't know if we can
seriously,
get
like,
into tonight. Let's,
you know.
Well, no, that was
let's
them.
take a look here. We got
when
about
they
half an
did
hour left
that,
on the stream, but it's not looking good for
that's
was
because
that
Phil
during
thought
his wedding? That was during his wedding, right?
that was during his wedding, and they were going to break
Right.
in to his house when he was gone.
This is exactly why we're retired.
And it
That's
was like, to do what? You ain't got shit. All your stuff is broken, and it probably stinks of piss.
This is the 35th anniversary. Yeah. This
Like,
game is
Right,
just
right.
imagine what that condo smells like.
Ugh.
But you're
I bet
saying
it smells like
35th
straight
anniversary
ammonia.
Xbox. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
just like just
so
straight
broken.
cat piss.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
there's
fact
a
that
fellow there
you
that wants to
in
know
your
if you
lobby
think
troll and break the
DSP
game,
abuses
why
his
would you want to
cat.
ever play that ever again? That's insane.
Honestly, I do not
Right?
think DSP gives two fucking shits about Jasper. That's Cat's cat, right?
That's cat, yeah.
Yeah,
And like, and I know King Jad points this out all the time on the streams about his allergies. Phil's allergic to cats. You can tell that Phil is allergic to
For the
cats,
most part, Alpha 2
but
no, it's,
became
it's
like
hay
a very
season,
high-level
midwinter.
competitive
yeah.
game. And then, I felt like Alpha 3 just kind of threw it
I,
all
I,
away
I
because it
think
didn't-
the
oh, look at
only
this flashy
reason
combo idea.
Phil allowed
Good
Cat
for you.
to get
Does
the
that make
cat.
game good 'cause there's a combo that
That's
Just
so
to keep her
funny.
happy.
You know what I mean? That's how everyone plays
No,
it, too.
revenge on Leanna. Who wanted a cat first? It wasn't Cat. It was Leanna. Leanna wanted the
Well, it's
cat.
not looking good
So
at
it,
all.
Phil, being keen of
It's really
pettiness,
not. I doubt there's a lot
he
of people who look.
figured that'd probably be a good way to get revenge on her, you know? Even though she would never know it because she
same lobby.
doesn't pay
Play Street
attention to
Fighter
him
2.
because, you know,
If you're playing
hey.
Street Fighter 2, I'll join it.
Well, when
That
Leanna
was a pure
left,
revenge
Play Street Fighter 2
pet.
in the lobby,
Yeah.
I'll play it. That way when I play
Jasper's a
mid-tiers,
revenge
you know, these guys
pet.
are top tier
when
players.
Leanna left,
I'll play mid-tiers.
she left. Like, she cut out everything that had to do with Phil. But she was like,
Paseo, here's how it's gonna work.
like a
Next
lot of people
Friday,
say that
since there's no Friday night fights, it's a double
there's no
release day.
love in
June
Kat
8th.
and Phil's marriage, and that's true, 100%. It's a marriage of
Modern
convenience.
Warfare 2. So the way I see it is
Leanna
every time
actually
we
loved
play
Phil.
The story of Resident Evil 8, the night stream we
Like,
do,
Leanna
Modern
actually
Warfare
100% cared about
And
Phil.
that Sunday we do, you know,
Oh, yeah.
we wanna do
And
next.
Phil fucking,
College try.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
8, I'm sure I'm not gonna beat it in one
the
session.
college try as a 16-year-old girl, but whatever.
Do I want to do the multiplayer?
Yeah.
Resident Evil
But you
8
look at
multiplayer mode? At one point,
that
we did the
aspect
campaign
of
Modern
what
Warfare.
Phil,
You
the
know,
women
I
that
don't
Phil
know.
has gone after.
Now,
Leanna,
future, we-
young and
I would
and
Nubile?
ignorant, I want to say, right? Cat,
Oh, yeah.
mentally damaged and emotionally damaged.
And I don't think there's going to be like a Friday night multiplayer. No, I don't think that's the case.
So-
I think it's going to be just, you got to keep your schedule, keep your eye on my schedule. And
Something-
pay attention to it.
he's
You know,
not built right.
there will
There's
be,
something there, and it's
changing
like,
games around on Friday
I
nights.
don't know what it is.
The thing is, what caused Phil to be Phil?
I don't see a reason
Right?
That's
to
the
revisit
thing. I mean,
multiverses.
not
I
even
don't see the reason I
Steve-
stopped playing it
Steve
was
of the
viewers.
Dead
Like I
can
told you
figure
guys,
out
I
what's
really
wrong
like
with him, and
multiverses.
he's our
So I'm
forensic
playing
psychologist.
absolutely.
You know, if Steve
And I
can't
stopped
figure it
playing
out,
because,
nobody will be able
I couldn't
to.
consistently get.
I don't think it's
I
just
couldn't
his
consistently,
parents' fault, though. Big Boss. I really don't. Did they have a part in it? Yeah, definitely. But I don't think it's just their fault.
Well, remember, Phil's an only child.
like, man, this
Right?
is boring.
Supposedly.
Well, no, but he's not. He's not, right?
Sister,
And I think
like,
They
He's got his
adopted her.
cousin, or adopted sister
And I
Melissa.
was excited for Stripe. I had the Kremlin shirt
And
everything,
Phil calls her a druggie because she smokes marijuana. Fuck it, you know,
Oh, Jesus
after
Christ.
stream tonight, I'm getting high as fuck.
Get high. Hell, you should have
could
gotten
literally
high
go to
first, then gotten on stream.
they sell that shit at the corner store.
Yeah, they
up
sell
where
it
these
here.
parts.
Yeah, and here in Canada, you just walk into 7-Eleven and buy a fucking joint.
There's different
Like,
kind of audiences,
But it's,
and there's an
but
audience for
remember,
Smash
like,
Brothers.
Phil did the same thing for that uncle of his, right? The uncle that he used to borrow money from all the time. He was a druggie. When he died, Phil was calling him a druggie. Then the aunt died and gave him gout, and he couldn't get money because she wasn't paying rent at the Connecticut condo anymore. So, and then you have those like Steve said, it's like, oh, they're smoking outside of the Burger King, they're crackheads. And it's just like,
Is it gonna have me fight?
I'll tell you one thing,
Oh, like-
though. Phil turned me, like, gin was my favorite drink. And when I realized that that guy was just a gin head, I'm like, man, you ruined gin for me. Like, I can't even drink it anymore. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
do you think he's drinking seltzer, or do you think it's a gin seltzer mix?
That shit
It's
is not seltzer.
Not seltzer.
Look at the way his face fucking winces when he takes a big slurp of that thing. He's
But
just
that's the
Yeah.
bad teeth. That's the bad teeth. That's my theory. And I know Sam, Fantastic Mr. Sam, shout out Sam, Fantastic Mr. Sam. He said, because he's a dentist, he says it doesn't look like it has to do with bad teeth, but when you see the close-up shots of Phil's teeth, they're yellow and rotten.
well, like his. I don't know if he's like trying to hide them or something, but he always has his lips furled over his teeth, and he's just like, you know, everyone refers to it as the stroke mouth, but like he barely ever shows that, right? Like he's always. I'm like, are you trying to pretend you have dentures or something, or like you're trying to hide your teeth? Like, what's going on there?
Well, I talked to my cousin. She's a neurologist, because I asked her to look into it. I'm like, do you think he's had a stroke? And she's like, when she watched it, she was just like,
can't do that.
maybe like a mini stroke, but that was as far as she would go with it.
Yeah. It's hard to diagnose that kind of stuff from a distance.
Like a couple weeks ago when he was getting those when he was getting those sweats when he woke up in the middle of the night sleeping on the couch. And it's like,
Oh,
Phil,
God.
you said that you drank pop, but you never do. You're diabetic.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that chop hit.
Like,
And all those doctor's appointments
Yeah.
and needing medicine and yada yada.
and that's what they
blah,
talked
blah.
about on that being said, is that, you know, with all these doctor's appointments he's going to, does Phil have a serious health issue? And Phil doesn't look after himself, right? Like, he wakes up in the morning, he pours a cup of coffee, and he has a breakfast burrito. And he jumps on stream. And he drinks seltzer water all day, has no lunch. Waits till Kat gets home. If she's not going to cook, then they're going to order out.
Yeah, those bank leaks were very revealing. I'll give it to him for that. I only order out once a week, guys. For DoorDash 3 times a day. What?
I wish I could order. No, I already said that. Never mind.
We did that once.
I
went to
won't make
Blaze
that
Pizza.
joke again.
We did Blaze Pizza 3 times in one day.
Can we get
Oh, man.
It was worth it. It was worth it. I'm not going to lie.
This is the last hurrah for old school fighting games for a while, so I
Like, that was so good.
Bison and try to get some wins.
You're back again? Yeah. Blaze Pizza's got some good fucking pizza. Oh, now I want fucking pizza. Shit.
Yeah, and I want pizza, and I already had pizza this week. Thanks,
Show me
Profit.
medium Punch Bowl Hog. I'm not aware how good it is.
Fuck's
You know, I know
sake.
for a fact what Old Hog.
See, the reason why he orders out is because,
Hits with down fear.
like, you watch his Cooking with the King. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a Cooking with the One True King video one day.
Stun as well. It feels like
Phil can't cook, and we all know that, right? And that's why he had Leanna. Remember when he said Leanna left? He's like, there's nobody to cook for me, there's nobody to do my laundry, there's nobody to clean, and it's like,
Right.
do that your fucking self.
I got no one to cook for me. And with the way he said that, it
Leanna
wasn't a
has
joke.
been really sick, but I need to wake her up and so
That
she
one
can
was
make
hilarious.
me dinner.
That one was hilarious. And I like that one. I love that one stream. It's like, wait, what the fuck did he say?
Oh my goodness, Mark says you
Oh.
gotta
Just, did he say to wake up his wife so he cook his fat ass some dinner?
He complains every time he has to make dinner because Kat's not home.
There's so many people who already
I
Yeah.
gotta make dinner.
It's like it's the end of the world that he actually has to cook. And I bet you he doesn't cook. He just breaks out that little iPhone that's not up to date and he fucking orders something.
Buy it anyway.
I'm
Their
waiting
apple
for when he
flavors.
abandons the whole Italian
Oh,
arc
so you're talking about old
and,
hot?
and
Oh, okay.
embraces the
I always
Polish
use
arc.
downstairs with old
Because
hot
he's
it does
just
such
as
an
much
insane
Polish
slug
as he is
daily,
Italian.
even if it
But I want to
trades.
hear the
So I feel like
Polish
that's the better
side.
move,
You know,
right?
like it's gonna be like the new Phil. I'm Polish now.
Hey, you know, that Italian style sauce was something of the past. Now it's all about pierogi.
Yeah, it was Medicare, fucking Medicare that did that. Yeah. But no, like, he's not.
Good, I hope.
Phil isn't Italian at all. Fuck me.
Keep in mind, I should say this. Keep in mind,
He's
anyone
barely a
who's
human
thinking,
being.
"I'll play Street Fighter 6 with those
Like
guys," really
Rich,
happens, like,
Rich is Italian. I look at Rich and I'm like, yeah, that man's Italian.
You can see it. You
Phil,
can
I
see
look
it,
at him, I'm
yeah.
like,
Or I think what people
you're Polish, buddy.
Mutt.
Like, you're like,
He's a mutt.
Because there might be people who cheat. There might be people who don't need the accessibility, and they fucking cheat to make it easy.
Oh
which is
my
really
God.
messed up, actually.
I will say this. Phil just needs to cease
Tyrone, you got a crown.
existing.
Congrats. You probably got gifted one from the insane bombs of
To
crowns.
kill
were
that guy
down
to have a
recently.
salad.
Um,
My God.
You know, last couple of days here by TeamICO Gamer.
Shamer, man, I'm Ukrainian.
So I can't ready up.
I'm Ukrainian.
No, the other half is utter 100% dipshit.
It's the other half is Eastern European mix, according to Phil. Whatever the fuck that means. It's like Eastern
Do it. I
European
say
mix.
we go
Okay,
for
you're already
it.
Polish, Phil. How much further east do you have to go?
You
What-
get
what-
any further east, you're gonna wind up in Asia,
Damn.
dude.
What baffles
Basson,
me is that
the
like
last
people
run
have
for
been banned
Basson.
off of YouTube, Twitch, D Live, whatever streaming services
this.
for much less offenses than what he's done. But like one of the things that I refer back to is when he was something to do with review tech. He stood up, or was it Wings? Might have been Wings, but he stood up in front of his camera. He's like, "Take a look at my stomach. Take a look. Take a look at my gut.
That was Wings. That was Wings.
Do you,
Time to
do you
jump.
see 400 pounds here? Like, don't mix me up with. Don't. Oh, yeah, that's when the trolls were coming. When Wings was banned, and the quote unquote air
Yeah.
quotes trolls were coming after him, and he's like, if you cancel me, if you get me banned, then you're not going to be able to make content, and I'm not Wings. Don't get me confused. And he has this great big. Sticks his gut in front of the camera. I'm like,
Oh, was that when he was
bro.
streaming and he took his shirt
Oh,
off?
wow.
And,
He did a
Yeah.
neutral
or
standing
something.
round.
See, and I said,
Like-
if Phil were to go bye-bye, I would light up a fatty blunt and ride off into the sunset. But I'd probably go
You
and
know-
I'd start reporting on LTG. I would love to report more on more
you know-
lol cows. I would love to do it. But Phil just keeps
None of that.
us so
can't
busy.
do it.
He keeps
I
that
can't do
schedule
it.
full. Oh my god, like some of these guys like Duty. Holy shit, man! The rate that he pumps out stuff, I'm like, how do you keep up? Like, don't you have a job?
Oh,
I
I
know
know.
you do actually. Like, but
He
Or
does.
He's
taking
He's
so
still-
much of your time, my guy.
Exactly.
Right.
I admire it. I really do because he's like dedicated and
Oh.
yeah.
Duty really puts out a lot of stuff.
It's good because it keeps people from falling into the trap, right? Like, because they'll probably come across his stuff first, any newcomers, and they'd be like, "Oh, this guy, ooh, thank God I saw that video first."
Well,
Yeah.
remember that's how Snorlax found Phil, right? His
Well,
first-
he said
his
he found
first-
it through
That's how you
this
don't
is how
play.
you don't play, but
Yeah.
I don't buy that for a second. If he saw this is how you don't play first, he already had the information he needed because in those
Right,
videos it pops up with all the screenshots of the different chat messages, like this guy's a piece of shit and you know worst gamer ever, and then he goes over to that guy's stream. He's like, I love him. Give me a break, man. There's something going on there. Like,
But that's the thing, right? That is the real weird thing
It's unfair to do that.
about Snorlax's claim there that this is how you don't play is what got him to be a fan in Phil. And then
Yeah,
admitting
it's
that,
broken. The thing
oh,
is,
you've
you don't have a
manipulated me
reversal,
for so
a
long.
good reversal, you can't really do anything
And it's
about
just
it.
like,
You just stuck. You fucked up.
what?
The best thing to do is
So
just
the
take two
first,
kicks
your
and
first
then try
taste
to
of Phil was
counter
detractor
after.
content. Then you went
So Jose,
over to
by the way,
Phil,
is a guy who never plays,
where he's begging
but
fucking
this is just
hardcore,
auto start. How does this work?
and you
your
fall in
first
love with
inclination-
Phil?
yeah, your first inclination is I gotta save this guy. Like,
Does this
is
just
that
work?
how
How
he
does it
like
work?
roped
I
in
don't understand how
Leanna
the
and,
game works.
Ket?
I can't
You know,
push
like
spectate and
they're
push
just one
delay.
of these people that are
Like,
like,
how
I
do I
gotta
start the
save him.
match?
I'm gonna save him from himself.
Well,
Maybe
with
it's
Leanna,
maybe Jose
with
Pablo
Leanna,
did.
that was Leanna that had contacted Phil.
'Cause it doesn't slow- it
With
doesn't
Kat,
start.
Phil had contacted
Keep in mind,
Kat.
in the 3.5 months I played this, I never.
Because she was having problems with her OBS, and Phil thought he could fix it. But it's like Phil can't even operate his own fucking OBS.
Right?
So, like, what did Phil do that? I would really love to ask that question. It's starting to sound like Phil. I would love to ask Kat that question. What do you see in Phil?
I don't think we can play, right? I can't kick him because it's not my
Probably
lobby.
just a room to rent, essentially.
Well, that's essentially it, right? It's like, what? Like, the only thing I could think of is you're a kept woman, right? You don't have to work as long as Phil's bringing that money in.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
You don't have to sleep with them. They don't sleep in the same bed.
I don't know how that works. How do you not?
Is
how
that
it just
canon?
frozen and not advancing? It doesn't even make
Yeah.
sense.
They don't even share. the
Phil
same
admitted that.
room?
Yeah, Phil said that. They don't even share the same
I
room.
guess I'm out of here. The lobby's frozen.
They sleep in separate beds, and it's just like,
Hello, Slayer. Good evening. How are you?
let me get this straight. You got married to her 3 years ago, and you don't sleep in the same bed? And back then, he would have been 37?
Oy, oy, oy.
Mm.
Like, that's fucked up.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, loveless marriage. Man,
Oh.
when she
Guys, thank
leaves
you all for your
him, and
support.
all the
Friday Night
the
Fights all
financials
along,
have
all
to be
these years that I've done it.
disclosed, and the
Thank you very
alimony
much for your
starts.
support of this
Oh, that's
final
gonna be a
session until, you
terrific
get your
arc.
tired
Oh,
and
when you
like-
were here, Meth and I covered that, about how bad that divorce would be.
All right. Let's do.
And, oh, shit. Because Phil will get fucked.
I hope so. Like, he needs to. It's gonna sound bad, but he needs to get fucked so hard that he actually learns something. Right? Like for
Oh,
all
God, look at
the
the
trials and
connection. Are you
tribulations
for
he's
real?
gone through,
As soon as I got close, I was able to hit the whole thing went slow.
he hasn't learned. Not one thing.
Oh, am I supposed to
Right?
play?
He just like reverts back or lies his way through or whatever and just sticks to the same old thing. I was
This
like,
is impossible.
what will it take for you to learn something, man?
He doesn't want to. It works for him, right? Like, what he's doing, like, this is
Barely,
the prime
though.
example, like what happened today. So last night he does that fucking sympathy video, right?
can't do
Because he has no
anything, dude.
money
Come on.
and Snorlax made him look like an idiot. And then what happens? He gets over $500, $600 in tips today.
Yeah, but I like 5%
I forgot she
effort
had that move. She
is
was
over
a missile charge
100%
down and
improvement. You know what I mean? Like he tries at absolutely nothing, and it's all you have to do is just apply yourself. Like one little iota of effort could go so
Throw
far
it,
with
but
that
she was
guy
wide
because he's
open.
so
I died. I
low,
don't know what
scraping the
happened
bottom of
because
the
the
barrel.
animation wouldn't load
and
to
it
the
just-
lag. Oh my god, I
really
can't
blows
move.
me away.
I seriously
Like,
can't move my
it's
character,
almost
look. Oh my
not
god.
inspiring, but like
The connection's getting worse.
just, wow, like a human dumpster fire.
I can't even
It's
move my
crazy.
character. Look. I
You,
can't do anything.
the problem is that you look
What
at
the
him and how lazy he is,
Oh
and it's
my
just like-
Lord.
you've been fired from every job or every partnership you've ever had. So you're unemployable. That's why he has to make this work. Otherwise,
Dude, I'm
he's
supposed to
fucked.
play this game
Because he
right now.
can't go to, like, he can't get another job somewhere else. It's just not possible for him, right? Like, where's he going to end up? He's going to be Walmart greeter? Like, imagine walking into Walmart and there's Phil. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Can I get a tip? Like, is that what that's going
What?
to be
I was in
like?
the middle of a combo. I was in the middle of a
It
combo. She
wouldn't
jumped
surprise
out of
me.
the combo because of the lag.
You probably like make little business cards and hand them out. Watch my stream. Tip me. Oh, welcome to Walmart. I love you.
Join my
I was
Patreon.
just mashing.
Sorry, Meth isn't here. He
Yeah, I
had
can't do
to
anything.
take
I
off
can't
earlier.
react- I can't react to anything she does. Look. Wow, what a great player. What an amazing top tier player with the best fucking connection. I
Yeah,
know.
without
Dumb piece of shit.
Jax's big $150 tip, he'd only be at $63.
Why are you playing the game if that's your connection? You're a fucking dunce.
Yeah, but if there's any truth to his
No,
PayPal
we're not
balance, even
rematching you.
the
You
680, it was only
Good
what
Lord, dude.
210,
210, yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's only going to make 200 off of it. But again, we have to take Phil's word on that one.
Ugh.
But he's cleaning up when it comes to the AdSense and the ad revenue, right? Like it
Good
seems
Slayer.
to
I'm
be
glad to hear that.
that's what
I knew
really
you were
gets
having
me, that
problems
no
with
one
that
just
video
does the
earlier. It
basic
actually
mental
upset me.
math.
Obviously, I
He
want you to
never
be able to
talks
have,
about
you
the
know, do what you
payments
wanna
from
do with
YouTube
videos. I
in
did
the
it for you.
size or
I'm glad to hear
quantity
that
or
our
whatever.
she fixed it.
And then if anyone even brings it up, it's my finances
Are
are
you
my
fucking
business. It's
crazy?
none of your business where that money
Fuck outta
goes.
here.
I got bills.
Well, who was it?
Bi-weekly, bi-hourly bills.
Who asked this morning? Or was it was Wednesday? They asked him, where would, let's like, you've got all these tips. Shouldn't we be told where this money is going? And he's like, don't ask that question. That's none of your business.
Yeah, he
but
banned them.
And then he banned them, and Lean and Manuel right there. And it's just like, yeah, but Phil, you're telling us you have to pay your utility bill. So how much is the utility bill?
Right.
Right?
You go to any bank and you ask for a loan, right on that application, they're going to want to know what it's for. It's a fair question if someone else is flipping the bill. What is it for? None of your business. My money. Like, well, not
Slayer,
yet,
yeah, as long as
and
we
it won't
know
be
exactly what
until
to
you
cut out,
disclose. Right?
as long
And
as
he,
that's apparent, I could always
that's
do
what
that if we
kind of
had to
blows
cut
my
out.
mind.
That's right.
And so, you know, now that he's bankrupt
No,
and
it's
has no
not-
credit,
if I
he
do
can't.
not buy it,
You know,
will not
his
be playing
whole
it
his
anyway.
whole thing is, I'll ride it out a couple more years off of your backs, Mr. Dent, and then I'm gonna go get another credit card, and that'll solve all my problems until it doesn't, and then you guys are gonna flip that bill too when I'm in for my second bankruptcy.
See, he was my like, I know Meth and I talked about it. He can probably get a credit card right now, like a small credit card. If you walked into Bank of America and said, I just want a small $500 credit card, they'd probably give it to him.
Oh yeah, and
But
they have
that
a bunch of credit cards with like these prepaid options too. You throw $500 on it, it's a
Yeah.
real credit card. It's just they make you put a balance on it first, so they know that you're going to be good for it. You have to refill it.
But I bet you that credit card would be filled instantly. That would be
It would be
gone.
maxed out.
That would
yeah.
just be gone.
But he will claim it was used
Yes,
for
that
bills
was beautiful.
or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
That's what he always does. It's always, oh, I went to my bills. And it's just like, oh, was there a WWE Champions event? Yeah, there was. And Phil went up by 1 star. Right? And we already know that today. TJ Gamebox said he already he spent like at least, what was it, $375? I think Jad was saying.
316, I think, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. So Phil already blew
It
a
was
ton of
definitely
money.
over. Yeah. Man, you know, every time he sits, you know, it's disclosed how much he spends on shit like that. I sit there and I think to myself, you know, that's like almost half our
Oh, I
rent,
got him.
or
Got
like,
him with a low kick.
oh, you know, enough grocery money for us to last us more than a week at a time, or you know, and it just the way he, it just pisses me off so bad.
Well, Astro, that 10-year plan, that's gone.
Yeah.
Like, kiss that fucking 10-year plan goodbye. That was just
That's-
something he told his mom so he can get the $5,000.
Good night, Willem. See you tomorrow, man.
That's all that was.
And I'm sure it all went to his taxes,
Do
right?
you ever think his parents tune into his stream and just watch and be like, yeah, that's our baby boy?
No.
That was 360.
I think they're totally indifferent beyond his causing himself all the money troubles. I don't think they give a fuck one way or another about him.
As long as he's making money and he's not begging them for cash, I think they're okay with it. That's the way I see it.
ahead, do that
If
again.
if Phil went right now and asked his parents for money, I think his dad would probably fucking slap the shit out of him.
Damn! That's so much damage.
Because remember, like, his dad helped start that helicopter company. His dad got him the job at that helicopter company.
What I wanted.
And then
Yeah.
Phil squandered that job at the helicopter company.
I said clothesline, then I almost said pile driver.
But it's
Well,
like,
no, what
according to him, he
no,
made
what
that.
it wasn't that he squandered it. He lost the protection of his dad because he said, if
That's the
he's
wrong
being
super.
truthful, which we
That's the wrong
can
one.
kind of question, he said as soon as his dad retired, he got let go.
yeah.
So,
So they kept him
again,
there for just for his dad's sake.
Ah, I got out of it.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah,
Yeah.
his dad had a pretty high position in the company, and they probably did it as a
Nice.
favor to
Air.
him. And as soon as he retired, they no longer felt that
No idea
obligation.
what you're talking
Poof,
about.
he was gone.
But he did all that work for the helicopter company. He single-handedly saved the company.
Working.
He was
Oh,
the glue
Jesus
that
fucking
held that
Christ.
place together.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just
Fuck.
sitting at home doing nothing or raising a
Good
child,
God.
working, like I'm not a household.
And then you look at him at every other job he's ever had, and he's just completely fucking failed at it.
Technically, I am a stay-at-home husband, right?
so
Stay-at-home
bad at
husband.
his-
What? What?
Yes, I am.
Who said that?
I didn't
Phil
even
just
say
said that. He's a stay-at-home husband.
to work.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, but
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What
the
the
proper term,
fuck?
asshole, is house husband, you
Pig
cunt.
in the cloud. What the hell is
Oh,
that supposed to be?
fucking
Fucking pig.
goddamn.
I hope somebody clipped that.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
That's gonna end
You
up on
are-
King Chad's fucking soundboard.
Final.
Oh my god. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I love
That
it.
As somebody who is a stay-at-home parent, that... Oh, but you know, Jasper needs 24/7 supervision, everybody, because, oh my god, that cat gets into trouble, you know? Oh my god, he's in my closet again.
Well, remember, Phil locked him in the room the other
Bite
day?
him! Bite Akuma!
And Cat was home, and Phil locked him in the fucking bedroom.
The floss with those chest hairs, he has none.
And it was just like...
Got him! Yes, finally!
What? Because his door was open the entire time, but fucking Jasper was locked in the master bedroom.
Aerial throw!
And he's like, let me go open the window for him. And it's like, what?
There is no reason for that cat to be locked out.
Hey, that cat's got fountains to drink out of.
That cat probably... I bet you Cat looks after Jasper better than I look after myself. Like 100%.
Wow.
Like I just got old Voss water bottles that I fill up into the tap. The tap has a Brita
Yay!
on it, but that's about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a peanut bottle joke. Sorry.
No, I'm not that fucking...
No, okay, good.
Who's that lol cow? What's his name? My Lord
Is
Genesis? My Lord Genesis. The guy that... We posted on Discord this morning. The guy pissed on his live stream into a water bottle, forgot
And then
what
drank
water,
from
and then
it.
drank it.
Here, the last match.
Ah!
Oh
Yeah.
So we get Warrior first.
And...
Fred for that super chat.
And
Alright, guys, what I'd like
the
to
guy
say
got
is-
bodied by the Green Power Ranger himself.
Last match in this collection.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
in his
that
town,
I try to play it again.
the Green Power Ranger owns a dojo there that he runs.
For watching classic
Like
the
games.
actual green fucking Power
I
Ranger.
kept all of this.
That's. I'm sorry for that squeal, but that was me dying inside somewhat. I just. Oh my god.
Like, if you have to go to the washroom, just go, guys, I gotta pause the stream for a second, I'll be right back. What does he do?
Right.
He just zips his pants down, and he sits there and he's pissing in the fucking bottle.
Go. Or maybe the next time we'll do this is Street Fighter 6. I guess.
Or at least you could be like Perry Caravello and wear a diaper.
For being supportive, for watching.
That was like that crazy astronaut lady who went to kill that other woman who was like her love rival, and she wore the diaper so she wouldn't have to stop to use the bathroom at a gas station between wherever she started in Florida, and it's just like, oh, what is wrong with these? Ugh. Why?
That's commitment right there.
Yeah. I can't
Damien,
remember
I
her
think that's
name.
it, right? That's the Green Power Ranger, Jason David Frank.
And just otherwise chilled and interacted here.
Yeah, I think that's it, and he owns a dojo in the same fucking town this guy lives in. It is fucking hilarious. It's on the That Being Said under the lol cow farm.
Exactly
We
right.
posted a bunch this morning, and it was just like, oh my god. The Dragon Lord's on there from Germany. Oh, watch that one if you want a good fucking laugh.
From the previous iteration.
That one's hilarious. The guy's dad passes away. They use the inheritance to put in an internet line. And then the guy doxes himself, so he gets like hundreds of people to show up at his place and shit. And the town has to shut down because they can't support that many people coming in.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That one's just fucking nuts.
We get one final match.
That
there's-
is fucking.
Jade, all right.
There's some lol cows out there that people haven't even heard of yet that are just fucking...
Pumpkin patch, right?
Oh, I feel like I'm missing out on a whole different spectrum of lolcow. Because like, my recommended feed is nothing but DSP and the occasional wings.
Honestly, you're not missing out on anything. They're just different flavors of the same kind of bullshit, you know?
Slayer, yeah.
What you have to do...
Actually,
yeah,
no,
the
they're not
Dragon
even
Lord...
different flavors. They're all the same flavor
pilgrimage.
of bullshit.
BST's right, that's what they call it. They call it the fucking
How
pilgrimage.
many will there be?
But if you want something, look up Danknet on YouTube. He's from Saskatchewan.
We could get like
Saskatchewan.
of those people to rename.
No.
And yeah. And he's been doing it for years. He kind of fell on bad times, but his channel is just lolcow after lolcow after lolcow. And it is just the funniest fucking shit you'll ever see.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Like, you got Jason Genova on there, and the Piss Troopers. You have Big Lenny, you have El Presidor, you have... who else is on there? He's got Dark
I
Side
know
Phil
one of
on there.
those names.
Oh my god. El Presidor is actually he picks fun at Phil. El Presidor isn't really a lol cow. Yeah,
He's
Order
just-
66. El Presidor is cool. I love to hang out with El Presidor. But he's
Okay.
like the crazy cat guy. He's got like
Oh,
400
like,
cats. He lives with like 400 cats.
Awesome. How
But he lives like on an
Oh.
acreage.
How appropriate.
Oh. Okay.
But he offered Phil a job to clean up his house.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
When he did that on his live stream, it was awesome.
Oh.
He's like, Phil, I know, I hear you need some work. He's like, I got a house to clean. Come over here and you can wash my trucks.
That's funny.
But there's some law, like if you dip your toe in the
Wow.
in the waters of Lake Kresva, you're not coming back out.
I couldn't get Shoryukens at
Like
all
it's
in the
done.
first round.
Jason
They did
Genova.
not come out, so I gotta try.
Who?
Janoi Kresva.
Who's that?
Jason Genova. He's a really old lolcow. And he's like, this is about, it's all on these bodybuilder guys, basically. There's a whole bunch of them. There's Big Lenny, Jason Genova,
Nice
who's the other
combo.
guy?
That was beautiful. Jump in, low, medium, low.
Jason
roundhouse
Blaha.
combo.
And they're just fucking nuts.
Couldn't block
Like
it.
Jason Blaha was like, he was trying to make it like he was like some kind of black ops leader of a CIA kill team or whatever. And then they called his dad, and his dad's like, no, he sold like power tools.
Ugh.
I don't know any of these guys.
Oh, just start watching the Danknet and you can't stop.
No.
It is just fucking hilarious.
See, not being able to stop is how I found out about Phil, and I'm actually rather pissed about that.
Yeah, it's like, do I really want to go down this rabbit hole? And it's kind of like, yeah, but no.
I never played.
See, I never
actually
talked
used to play
about
Wii
how I
Box,
found out
but
about
just
Phil,
stopped
I don't think.
after a while.
Then tell us. You need to tell us. That's why
Yeah,
we're
Yeah,
here.
I'm surprised you haven't asked yet, actually.
I thought
All
we
right,
did.
so
I
I don't
yeah.
think so.
I
Did
mean,
you?
like he asked me when I first got in here, but I mean,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was an open question.
Well, it started with all things. I remembered my oldest actually. He mentioned Sonichu for some reason.
Oh no.
And I was grinding away in WoW. And when you're grinding away in WoW, your mind travels to very strange, scary, horrific places. So I started watching that 62-part documentary on him. Then over time,
Oh, that
Jordy
was
started
fun
showing
right
up
there.
on my
I don't get
suggested
right into it.
my suggested video sidebar, and over time I got bored of him, and just about that time
Oh God.
Phil started showing up on my suggested.
I wanted to jab one.
So yeah, that is actually how I learned about.
Damn.
Was it Phil or was it
Master of the
Detractor
Tour Yugits.
content?
Power of the Tour Yugits. It's actually
I'm trying to
funny.
remember if it was Phil for no, it had to have been Detractor stuff because you know, Phil and the algorithm and everything. I think it was Detractor stuff.
Seriously, Bob Hoskins, you thought Phil and Chris Chan were the same thing?
Alright. How appropriate that my final opponent is.
But yeah, that's how I found out about Phil.
See, I still say Phil is worse than Chris Chan.
No, Chris Chan is a lot worse because he abused his mom. Come on,
That's
let's.
a bold claim.
Yeah, that's
let's hear
bullshit.
that one.
I'm calling bullshit.
Hear this,
Prophet.
hear me out on this one, okay?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I want to hear this. Yeah, come on.
Chris Chan. So you watch all the interviews on Chris Chan, or not interviews, but like all the Detractor content on Chris Chan.
Done. Destroyed in the corner.
He makes himself out to be like highly autistic, but functional autistic. But at the same time, he's just trying to get laid the entire time, right? Like somebody befriends him. Who was that? Who was that blonde chick that befriended him to help him out or whatever? And he was just hitting on her the entire time. Like he was getting, she was dressing him in like really good clothes and everything like that. And he would go out with her and her friends or whatever and hang out. But he was just trying to
Oh, his beat mine.
That's
I
being
don't
said,
remember now.
Damien. That's what it's actually called. That's being said.
His beat mine with voltage reverse
But-
Shoryuken.
Like the entire time, he was just trying to get laid. He was trying to get laid by her, trying to get laid. And then you had all the trolls that fucked with Chris,
That's right. It's a lord.
right? Like who was that guy that? Fuck, I can't remember what the guy's name is.
The one
Like-
who pretended to be him.
Whoa,
Yeah,
he was
no,
a
not
Warrior
just that one.
10. He He changed
Not just
Oh,
that one.
Okay,
There was the
Lord.
what was it? Who was the guy that like kind of like faked his death and then came back or whatever?
Oh, I have no clue.
Oh, I know who you're talking
You know who I'm
about.
talking about, right? Yeah.
Jesus,
And it was like his
please,
arch
man.
nemesis or whatever, whatever, right?
Oh God, yeah, the Jaime Haki, yeah, Yama, yeah, the curse, yeah.
Clyde
that's
Cash. That's it,
Yeah.
Clyde Cash, right?
Oh, my freaking Shoryuken did.
Clyde did some serious fucking shit that screwed up
Should've been a perfect.
Chris's head.
Wait a minute, he hit me once. Look at my health.
But
He hit me once.
Like
He
I
did
was-
25%
like I was talking on
counter
Discord
hit
today.
damage. Did you see
he's
that?
got a really
Holy
good
shit.
imagination
That
to
was
come up with the
one
world
hit.
of Sonichu and everything.
Good
But I
God,
think he
man.
did that more so to cope with the life that he was living. Because you look at his home, right? It's a hoarder's den, right? His parents didn't clean up. And when his father died, it got even worse because his mother basically had dementia and whatever. My whole theory on Chris, like, because I don't want to get them. Well, I'm not even monetized, so whatever. I just don't want to get my channel banned. With him
Yeah.
With him being trans, it's just a ploy for him to get closer to women.
He's not. See, and
He's
he's
not
even
trans.
admitted it. He said the only reason he ever claimed he is
Love
trans
these stages that we never get to see,
is
right?
because he wanted to have sex with lesbians.
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean, I am not one to misgender anybody. I mean, if you say, hey, these are my pronouns, by God damn it, those are your pronouns, you know. But
God damn.
I refuse to
We
refer
hit
to
the 100 likes
Chris
goal. It's time for a
as
bubble
anything
blow
but
that.
male
Celebratory
because
bubble.
of that. If he was legitimately trans, hey, great, okay, she, her, whatever, you know, whatever Chris's
Blast them with the
pronouns
Tornado.
would have been. But I refuse.
He went back to Akuma.
I refuse to gender
You
him
gotta
as
run
anything
to
but
Akuma,
male
gotta run to
because
Akuma. When you can't
of
win
that
the game,
crap,
gotta run
you
to
know?
Akuma.
Well, see, my
You have
thing
no
with Chris
silver
is
box,
Chris
then run
is
to Akuma every single day.
definitely
Run to Akuma.
mentally damaged because of the life he's brought up
Oh.
in with all the trolling that went on
Oh,
and
shit.
everything that went down. Even to sleep with your own mother in the end is a big sign that there's something wrong upstairs. Okay? With Phil,
Oh!
Phil doesn't have that excuse. Phil's just fucking evil,
Little kick, little kick.
right? Like Phil,
Run to Akuma, gotta
I
run
asked
to
Steve
Akuma.
this, right? And this was a good question to ask. Do you think Phil is aware of everything that he does, or is he completely oblivious? And I think Phil is perfectly aware. He just doesn't give a shit,
he's definitely aware.
right? And with Chris Chan, I don't think he is aware of what he's doing.
I can't get Shoryukens. I keep trying.
And that's
and
why I
get
say
jabbed
Phil
and
is
stuff.
worse than
Come
Chris
on.
Chan. Like, Chris is there to some extent if he's monitored and probably medicated, whereas Phil,
Oh no! Look
It's
at that
just
counter
Phil.
hit damage.
he is who he is.
Oh yeah, no, he's 100% committed to the whatever you want to call this lifestyle.
Right?
It's definitely a conscious choice. Like he wants this, you know.
Yeah, like Phil wants to lead this lifestyle. He doesn't want to improve his life, right? By using
love
that
it.
business degree, right? He can go or finance degree,
You thought you were
whatever
right to win?
he chooses to call it that day, right?
I don't think so.
His finance business,
Right?
yeah.
I don't
Is he going to put any money away for retirement? No, he could.
No.
He makes 130K a
Final
year.
set.
Maybe this year he's going to make 20K less. But he chooses not to make those decisions. Even though he knows he could, he just chooses not to. Instead, it's WWE, DoorDash, and Jin.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, and look at what Snow Carl. Snow Carl offered for him and Kat to go to the zoo. Snow Carl was going to pay for it all.
Oh,
For a
no
day out at the
Shoryuken,
zoo
huh?
for the two of them.
Twice.
And then Phil changed the story. And it's no
Wow.
longer about money, it's
3
about time.
times the game didn't give me reversal Shoryuken. 3 times in a row. No reversal Shoryuken.
That's what I don't get.
impressive.
Here's the part that really I just can't make a hide or like head or tails of it. He'll cry about I need a computer. I need this. I need money for my day off. I need, right? Lists off, just machine guns off a laundry list of stuff that he needs. And if anyone comes along and says, hey, I'll cover that. I'll give you this. Then it's all of a sudden, shh, keep that quiet. Don't say that out loud in public. We can talk about that offline. continues to beg for stuff. But then if it does come out in public, like Rich, Review Tech USA saying, "Hey, I'll give you a computer," it's just, "No, I don't want it. Nope, I don't want it."
It's because he knows if he does
Bullshit.
accept
I had
it,
him
he
multiple
won't be able
times,
to beg
and the
money
moves
off
wouldn't come out right,
off
and
of
then
their,
the
his
first
little
round.
pay pigs for,
It's like,
you know.
okay, dude.
No, the way I see
Wow,
it,
he
the
won
reason
one
why he
match
wouldn't
with
accept
Super
Rich's
Bronze.
PC is because it was
One
coming
match
from
with
Rich.
Super Bronze. Look at that.
It would make him look
All right.
weak.
Yeah, it'd make him look weak, definitely. That's
but
why I
even
think
the-
he didn't do that.
Even the zoo thing. Snow Carl, he's been around forever. I'll pay for your trip to the zoo. No.
Here we go.
Nope, don't have time. I'd have to take a second day off in a row. It's like, what?
like-
He could do it. He could do it on his day off. Oh my god.
But that was the
is
thing.
just-
That's what Snow Carl offered. His next day off, Snow Carl offered to pay for Cat. He's going to tip Phil so him and Cat could go to the zoo. And Phil came up with, I can't do that because it's going to cut back on. He's like, we don't have enough time because we got to go do grocery shopping. We got to do this. I'm taking my elderly mother to do grocery shopping tomorrow. We're going to be there for an hour. Then I'm going to come home. Like, what, does Phil spend 10 hours at the grocery store?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Looking for that
Probably
cherry juice
spends
that's
all
been
that-
hidden?
Probably spends all that time in the gin store.
Wow, the green hand
Well,
was
it's all-
there. It still hit me anyway.
If you know the one, like if he still goes to the Kroger and if he still goes to all that stuff is like within like the same
wow,
complex.
you can't green hand a red
Like it's in the
fireball.
same parking lot. So it's like, oh, I got to run across the parking lot here to get the gin, and I got to go over here to get the groceries and everything. And it's just like you can
But he's
spend an
already-
hour grocery shopping and then just go to the zoo.
Right? Put it away and go.
You can't green hand.
You
But who
know.
the fuck knows? Like,
I don't know, maybe Scopely has like some sort of dirt on him that he is so irredeemable that would just
Wow.
he
I did
has to
reversals
pay
during clothesline,
Scopely.
he threw the
Right?
clothesline.
They're like, if you don't keep
Okay.
pumping the money in, we're gonna release whatever it is that they have to the wild, and you're done. Right?
Yeah.
well, do you think if Phil disappeared from WWE Champions that they would send him an email just like he did to fucking Snorlax?
I
Hey,
bet you they would.
we
I'd
know
say,
I
that
haven't
you
seen you
haven't
in a
been
while.
there's something going on there, like because the username that he has, right? It's unusually
It's
long. and
Long,
it-
yeah.
Like that's a manual entry into their database. There's no way that you could even make one that way. So
Well, the thing is, like, what the detractors and the Kiwis found out is that if you
Got
want
him.
to change your name, because he's changed that name now twice,
Tough fight for
you actually have to contact Scopely to have it done. You can't do
And
it right there in
probably
the app.
pay a fairly good amount of money for it.
Who
too.
knows? I have no idea. Like,
Well,
I play, like, one phone game, but I don't spend any money on it. I just play it on my way to work.
yeah.
All right. Probably the last
That's all I
match.
do.
I-
One or two last matches.
I have a jigsaw puzzle app. And it has free puzzle packs every like 2 or 3 days. That's my addiction.
Yeah.
That is my addiction. I think in all the time I've had my first phone and my first iPad and stuff, I think like
Yes,
but
I
it's
love
been
that.
like 10 years,
Crouching was
9
right
years.
into the spinning clothesline.
I've spent
Twice.
maybe altogether $200 spread out through that whole
Oh, I
period.
interrupted it.
I can't
I
even
stuffed it.
begin to imagine spending $200 in a day. You
Beautiful
know?
perfect.
Not only that, that one day
Ruined.
he spent,
Ruined.
what, like $4,000?
Oh, God.
He was just sitting there, $116,
No, there's 2 more weeks of,
$116,
fishing
$116.
crap. We'll
Oh,
see.
the
There's
one
definitely-
during his
there's
bank
definitely
leaks?
something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if we're gonna do it another week after that or not. We'll see.
Like, that was just insane. I was just like, what? I'm reading these
That-
bank
yeah.
leaks.
Jade, keep in mind, I'm gonna keep playing
Who's
different
my
characters throughout the playthrough of Batman. Don't worry, or Gotham. Don't worry. We'll mix it
but
up.
then just to forget that you even did that, and then have the gall.
Yeah, look
to-
at that interruption. If you do it
I
on-
need
on
I need
Twitch,
money,
you
guys.
fire.
I need contributions and positivity, and I need
I was over it. Still
you know, I don't want to have a bad day off. I deserve a meal with my wife, guys.
That
What?
the
Yeah,
meal with the wife is just so fucking insane. It's like, Phil, if you're on here begging for money and you don't have any cash, how are you ordering out for Mediterranean food?
Yeah, look at that range, baby.
Oh, but he
Crazy
pulled
He's-
the money
he's
out
begging last
just in
night.
time for that.
Last night, that beg video, and it's just like, oh yeah, we had this nice Mediterranean food and everything. It's like, guys, but I'm like negative $398 in my PayPal account.
I'm like totally broke, guys. I need your help.
Perfect.
You're not putting out enough money. You need to give me more support.
Yes, very
The funny
nice.
thing is, he probably already had it lined up well before he ever
Yeah,
hit
I'm into the
record
last match.
with his stupid
That's it.
whales.
That's the last
Yeah,
match
so
of
this is
Friday
going
Night
down
Fights,
in
a
the
perfect
behind the
against
scenes,
Kuma.
and
You
I'm
couldn't
gonna
end
need
it any
500
better,
from
huh?
you and 200
All
from
right, so
you
guys,
and
again,
350.
final
You know,
end
spread it out over the week,
the
so you know I
Odyssey
can get
that
I
has
can
been
free
Friday
some
Night
of these
Fights. Keep in
other
mind, I started doing this
people that
years and
just
years ago
happen by.
with Ultra Street Fighter
Yeah.
2 on the Switch. Then it went to
There's never an
Capcom
emergency.
Fighting
I'm not
Collection,
convinced
excuse me,
of
the
that because
Capcom
when there is something
Anniversary
like a
Collection,
chargeback, he's already got it
right?
lined up
30th
weeks in
Anniversary
advance for these
Collection
guys
for 4
to
years.
on a rotating
And then I retired to
schedule of
play this
who's
for roughly
donating
3.5
and
months.
when.
Sadly, this collection is
Like
pretty
he likes
dead.
to say,
It was pretty
thanks
fun.
for the money,
So,
dummy.
just to let everyone know, this is not the end
All
of
I
fighting
need is
game.
money.
It's kind of bittersweet, I know, because it's good to know. Oh, I'm playing more new games. Oh, wow,
What a
Street Fighter
guy.
6 is right around the corner.
Like,
I know.
But I know
You
us
know, I
playing
wish my husband
classic
was
games
more
like
like
this has
Phil,
been a
you
really
know,
awesome
just totally worthless and
and I
Ooh.
appreciate
dead
anyone
weight.
in the
I'm
last
joking.
5
I
years
love
who
my
tuned into me
husband.
playing
Please
old school
don't tell him I
games.
said
You know,
made
started
that
so
joke.
many years ago when I was first making YouTube
I was
videos,
trying to
playing,
impress, you know.
you know,
Never
Super-
mind.
Su-
I'm
Super Street
glad
Fighter
my
2,
husband is definitely not like Phil.
HD, Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix. Remember that? That was a really cool way to get started, and
I honestly
You know, I had
don't
so much fun
see.
over
I
the
mean,
years
besides the money
playing
in
this
the
stuff with you
beginning,
guys
I
and sharing my
honestly
lore, sharing
just
my
don't
knowledge of
see
games,
what
all
any
these
woman
historic
has
arcade
ever
stories,
seen
tournament
in
stories,
Phil.
everything that I've just shared with
Someone
you.
should make
every
like
week
just
when
the
we play.
greatest Tinder
It really
profile
means
in the
something to me.
Seattle
And
area
you know
for
what?
Phil.
Here's what's gonna
Or
happen.
Grinder.
We're not gonna do
You
this
know?
for many weeks as I play all the new releases.
Oh, imagine that.
Crave it again.
Hey, remember,
Oh,
Burnell
my-
Productions.
Maybe we'll come back to it at
Burnell
some point, we'll
Productions
see.
is publicly
Now, like I said,
available on
when Street Fighter 6
Google.
comes out, as long as that's a game that I end up liking in the long
I
term,
know.
which I hope it
Right.
is,
As
saw
a
that.
domain
We
name
may
or a
see
business name?
Friday Night Fights evolve
No,
into
that's
something where we
because he's
play
registered his business
Street Fighter
publicly.
6 at least 1 or 2 times a week.
Burnell
You know
Productions
what I
is
mean?
publicly
Like,
visible. Like if it
definitely
was,
be
Oh,
something
I
we'll
see
do.
what you're
For
saying.
now, though,
yeah.
I
that
thought
is
you
it.
said
I wanna say, again,
available. I'm
special
like,
thanks
wait,
to
what?
everyone who has supported
So people
Friday
could
Night Fights.
fuck with
You know
Phil
I gotta
that
give
way.
Very extra special thanks to Jax Raxer.
It even has his home address on there because I looked that up. Like Burnell Productions into Google. And
He
he's the
should have
person
set
that
up a
comes up.
post office box or
But
something.
that's the problem. Like Burnell Productions, like he registered it, and Burnell Productions is his
all-
residence. Like,
Really?
Yeah, that's the
All right.
stupidest thing. Like, why
let
would
you
you do
know.
that?
When Friday Night Fights may come
You
back.
could set up
and
a,
or
a
you know it's really also going to depend on Street Fighter
You don't
6,
need
its
to
release
have a
schedule, its
physical-
beta and stuff like that. So
sorry, Shamer, I haven't seen anything yet.
pretty
No,
awesome.
you go to the
though.
UPS
Pretty awesome
store, you
time.
rent
I had
a
a great
post
time. I
office
hope you guys had a
box, you get a
great time.
suite number,
Friday
and then
Night
you just
Fights
send
over the
everything
weekend.
yeah,
there.
and then you
Get it?
just put it
And,
on your
you know,
your
until next
paperwork.
time,
That's
whatever
what I
that may
thought.
be.
Yeah.
Like they
That's stuff
said,
done for my YouTube
this
account.
is goodbye for now,
So
but
if
not
I
forever,
get struck,
right?
like
Goodbye for now.
if
We'll be back.
Superhound comes after me
We'll be
for
back
whatever
with more.
reason,
It
right?
never dies. I always get the
Oh,
If I
yeah,
have
that's
to
old.
give my
Okay.
information, I'm just gonna give the PO box.
Classics, or in my case, the 2000s.
And that way, my home address doesn't get doxxed.
And the 90s, right?
Right.
All right, everyone. So that is it.
So why
Again,
didn't he
thank
do
you so
that?
very
Oh,
much.
right, right.
DSP
PO boxes
signing
cost
off for
money.
Friday
He
Night Fights
doesn't have the
season
fucking
finale.
money,
Until we
guys.
begin it all again, thank
It
you all
costs
very,
2
very
Hulk
much.
Hogan pulls
Not even
for a
that.
year.
Not
Not
even
even
that. I
that.
think like I
All
think
right,
like a
guys. Like I said,
small
bittersweet,
box
right?
is like.
Really
Well,
is.
you guys are in
It really is
Canada,
bittersweet.
so.
Because
but,
we had
It's-
so much
like,
fun
mi-
playing those games
I
with
could
you.
rent one here
Now I got all these new games coming. I
from the
have
local
to play
post
them.
office here
I'll
at the
never
mall,
get through them if I,
and it's only
you know,
$9
I keep
bucks.
having all these late night streams. And in fact, like I said, with
$9 a
Backmaster,
year, because it's just a
that
small
game's
one,
off
right?
Game Pass
That's what I did.
anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
one or
I
two
think
more
mine's
sessions
like
of that, that's out of the
$189 a
rotation.
year.
So now basically
but
we just
it's
got
at a
Digi Dreamlight
UPS
Valley.
store. So
Yeah,
it's
that's why. Yeah, you pay more.
with 20. Yeah, with 24-hour access. And stuff.
Yeah, I'm just a Canada
Yeah.
Post, and it's not 24-hour access.
We did unlock new emotes. With these.
We're all good tonight, Ice. How you doing? You just got home from work, I take it.
I think
Yeah,
at
like
this
$9
point,
a year or
we've
something,
used
Johnny.
all the
Just
generic ones. I don't
ridiculously
really wanna have
cheap.
Halloween ones, 'cause Halloween's over in a week and a half. You know.
Halloween's over in a week and a half. What, Phil? I didn't know that.
Who
I thought
cares?
Halloween went until the end of December.
Is he quitting for the night?
Yeah, he's done for the night.
When I
He's shutting everything down.
just real quick.
Is Was he like
can
really
check and see if we have
salty
any
about
emotes
how
that I haven't
his
added
last
yet.
night in
I don't
playing
really
this
know if there's
game?
any besides
Not really.
like seasonal ones, but I don't want to.
Oh, I think
why
he's
add Halloween
relieved.
emotes
No,
now,
he has to be
and then they're no
relieved.
good in a week and
too,
a half, and then
be
I can't
done
change
with
them.
What
because
I
we know we're
foresee
gonna lose a
happening
bunch of
now
members because of
is
December bombs. So
I
once we
don't
lose them,
think
now we
these
lose those spots
new
if I change them. So
these new
we'll
games are
essentially
going to do
have
much for
permanent
him.
Halloween
Modern
emotes,
Warfare 2
Uh-huh.
probably will.
right? Let me
Okay.
take a
Yeah.
quick look. Let me just take a very quick look.
I'm going to give it about 2 weeks before he runs back to a fighting game. And if he does, I think he's going to do Third Strike on the PlayStation, the PlayStation streaming service.
No, I think he's done. I think he's done with that, with Street Fighter right now. I think if he's going to play anything, he's going to play Mortal Kombat 11.
No.
I think
he
he's
cried to
done
high
with
heaven
Street
with
Fighter.
Mortal Kombat 11.
I think he's done with Street Fighter and all those Capcom fighting games. I really do.
The problem was is that he wanted a Street Fighter collection, but
He got
Capcom Fighting Collection isn't a Street Fighter collection, it's a Darkstalkers collection.
Well,
And he doesn't play Darkstalkers.
Not very good, at least.
Prophet check the Discord. Hold on a second.
Gonna have a slow week from people that wailed out this week or today. I don't think so, man. I don't think at all.
I can't wait to see what happens this Christmas. Are people gonna actually like... Well, I can't imagine anybody who wails him has family, like kids or family members to buy gifts for. But
Oh, Trey, man, fucking thanks for that. Trey clipped the fucking... I'm a stay-at-home husband.
I'm pretty sure they have the same self-awareness as Phil. Like, you know, he has 14 credit cards max to the hilt. They're all about doing the same thing. You know, those that resemble assemble kind of thing. He just has a entourage of people that are just like him, spend money that they don't have on things that they don't need to impress people they don't like. You know, like, it's just...
that's
and
okay.
There's zero consequence. They don't care.
That's okay. Could be said that the people don't really care about him either.
Timbo with his 3 bankruptcies. Yeah.
He is on his 3rd, right? Or he's going on to his 3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He had his his hearing with the bankruptcy court. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
somebody pulled up his public hearing
Don't worry.
paperwork.
Somewhere in Wisconsin, I think.
I predict 10 years from now, because Phil's still going to be doing this shit, and I'm still going to be here, we're going to be going through the 2nd bankruptcy with Phil. And hopefully this time there
That
isn't a
arc's
pandemic
gonna
there to save his ass.
That arc is going to hit sooner than later, though. And he is not... I think if he has to do a second one, he's going to have to do Chapter 13, and that is going to utterly destroy him. And I can't wait for that.
5
won't.
Trey
He's a pig
5
roach.
years. Yeah, he's a pig roach. He'll skitter
he'll
fucking
survive.
right through everything.
Yeah. The only way that he's going to stop is if YouTube wakes up and says, "Man, this guy is like, he's just bad for business. He makes us look like trash. We got to get him out of here."
But that's...
I don't think 5 years, Trin. I think he's going to be hurting pretty soon. Like,
If he loses
feel
his
like
PayPal.
giving him 2 years. I feel like if he's it takes him 2 years, he'll be a miracle.
If he loses his PayPal. Like,
Yeah.
where the fuck is he? He walked away. He's been gone for like 5 minutes. If he loses
He's
his PayPal...
doing his polls.
Probably. He's probably doing... Yeah, he's transferring all the money right out of the fucking account. If he loses his PayPal because of what Snorlax had supposedly reported to PayPal.
Snorlax said they won't.
What?
Snorlax said he got an email just before he jumped ship on a Twitter. They won't touch it because it's not something that happened directly via PayPal.
So Batfield's mean.
That's like saying the guy who bullied my son came in front of our house and threw him in the middle of the street and body slammed him. Shouldn't have gotten in trouble because it didn't happen on school grounds. So yeah,
Wait a minute,
PayPal's
so-
not going to do
I
fuck all.
was just looking through my folder of emojis from back in the day.
Okay,
That's what
so-
I had left, so I added those too.
He
Yeah,
tipped
they should
your...
be added
Oh,
to
okay,
the
I understand
survey.
then. I understand. So because he's not transferring from a PayPal account to a
There it
PayPal
is.
account.
There's blind. There's Batfield. There they are.
Oh, I see what
Those
you're.
are our last two. So now listen to this.
Oh,
Once you hit 1,000 members, you need another 200 members to unlock a new
he's
slot.
probably transferring.
Oh, he's
that to
begging
his-
for 200 more members.
to get new emojis. So we need to have 1,200 members to unlock
He
the
wants-
emoji slot.
He's talking
So-
about emoji slots.
I don't
So
think
now
we're
he's
ever gonna
asking for
reach
another
that
200
anytime
members
soon.
because he needs to
So I
reach
just think
1,200
we'll
members to do
stop,
it.
Okay.
Who
And,
fucking
we
cares?
go from
Emotes.
there.
No
Slayer,
offense to
Gotham
people
Knights
who
was all right.
stream
It was
on
not great, it was
YouTube
not
and
bad.
have really
The only
nice
criticism
emotes.
was the frame rate was bad in
Emotes are
certain
the
parts,
most
but,
ridiculous
you know, I mean,
thing,
for me
like
so far,
sub
it's only
badges.
2.5
And I
hours.
say
People
this
are
as
saying
a
when it gets to
Twitch
the grindy
streamer.
part, that's when the
Emotes
game
are
actually gets really bad and boring.
ridiculous.
So,
I mean, they're nice
guess
to
we'll see.
have, but they're just pretty little
all right, so guys,
baubles.
that's
Oh
it
my
for
fuck.
Friday Night Fights, guys.
Oh my
And,
god, I hate this man.
thank you all so very much for being
Somebody
here. Thank you for
find
supporting
him
the
and kick
stream.
him in the balls
Thank you for
until he
being
pukes
a
up
major,
his
awesome part of the
testicles,
reason why I can
please.
play classic fighting games the way I have done in the last 5 years. You know, if you guys didn't show up and support, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm really, really appreciative that you guys have supported.
God, he
my
looks
efforts to play
particularly
multiple fighting games
jaundiced
for so long.
tonight.
And again, it's not goodbye forever.
Well, he
It's
probably-
goodbye for now, and you know we'll meet again.
I'm pretty
someday.
sure he tied one on fucking right after the
So when it comes
day
to fighting
stream.
games, they
He
will
was
be
so
done,
happy.
when I feel it is appropriate.
Like
somewhere
the
down
higher
line.
quality of
Okay,
the
guys?
camera he gets, the
Thank you,
worse
Slayer,
he
for re-upping
looks.
your
It's
membership.
just so
Congratulations
like
on
he
your
had that great big
milestone.
red
Thank you.
welt on the
Yeah,
side of
so
his
many
head the
big
other
memberships
day. I
helps
was like,
a lot.
wow, man.
No,
Like,
the
I know.
pimple.
Yeah, the pimple. Yeah.
Tomorrow,
Don't worry. I'm gonna
more
have
Gotham Knights on
the
first stream,
the
and
webcam
then,
video up
Disney Dreamlight
this
Valley
coming
on the late
week.
stream, and Disney had an update. So we may see new content.
like
in
it's
Dreamlight
so
Valley
funny.
that we
like
haven't
even
previously seen.
I
We
think
have a new
it's
goal to work
is it
towards. If we
Snort
unlock the
Hogan
Sunlit Plateau,
when they're doing those clips, or maybe
this
it's
is what's gonna allow us
Dick stroking
to
Phil
see the new
vlogs, and
content, new
they
characters and
zoom
stuff.
in on his face
So-
and on his mouth
All
for
right,
some of the
guys,
stuff that
tomorrow,
he's
Yeah,
saying.
Gotham
yeah.
Knights
It's so
and
funny. I just laugh
fun Disney Dreamlight
uncontrollably.
Valley. If you're wondering, gee, I
He
wonder
looks
if we'll
older
play
than I
Plague Tale
do,
again.
and
It's been
I'm
a
9
while.
years older
Sunday.
than
Sunday
him.
is the continuation of Plague Tale, and then we'll do the daytime
Well, he's everybody says he looks like he's in his mid to late 50s.
Plague Tale,
He looks
Gotham
like
Knights,
10
back and
pounds
forth.
of shit shoved
Okay.
into a 5-pound bag.
Sounds good.
Like he's
All
ugh.
right, guys, that's it.
And
I
then
gotta take
tossed
off. I
in a
got stuff to do. I
microwave
gotta do
and-
my daily wrap. I gotta upload.
Like he
My
won't
wife's telling
he
me
won't
it's time
shave
for
the
her.
shitty beard
Guys,
off
please have a
because
good night.
Cat
Thank you so
supposedly
much for a
likes
great
it.
supportive day. I mean, shockingly supportive day. I didn't
See,
expect
I
that
don't
today.
think it's as
Hope it's
patchy
fun
as
with all
we
the shit
think
that
it
has
is,
been
though,
going
just
on.
because
Thank
he,
you very
you know,
much,
when he
and,
did his
hopefully
first
I'll see you all in the
short
morning.
for his
Sound
schedule,
good?
it looks like there
Gotham Knights
is
to
a
the
lot of
podcast.
gray,
All right?
which kind of
Guys, thank you.
makes
Have a
it
good
look
night.
patchy on his
Peace
chin.
out. See you at
but,
8
yeah.
a.m.
But if you watch the shorts, he looks fucking even worse.
Oh god, he
Oh,
looks
yeah.
hideous. He has wrinkles on his forehead that are deeper than the fucking Grand Canyon. Oh, he's done.
He's done, and that means we are done.
Uh,
Yay! And that's the end of Fight Night for a while. But I am not going to stop streaming just because Fight Night's done. So I'll still be streaming every Friday.
I'll still hang out.
Everybody's welcome to join. Right next week, though, if he plays Modern Warfare 2 on Friday night, we are
Oh,
putting
please,
together a
guys,
team and we are going after him. We're going to headhunt. And I'm going to get on the same team as Phil's playing on. And I'm going to team kill him the entire fucking time.
Sign
That's
me up.
all I'm doing. Everybody's welcome. Hopefully, I'm going to get Master of Chaos here. Heather, do you have a copy?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'll see if I can gift you one here on BNet.
Okay.
And then
I'm not very good. I'll warn you, I'm not very good at games like Battlefield and Modern Warfare and all that. I'm horrible.
the last
but
time I
I
played
will-
COD was fucking Ghosts. That was the last time I played.
That was what, like 12 years ago?
Yeah, it was a while back.
That was
the
a
last
while
one I
back.
played, too.
That's like the while
Yeah.
back. So
I played for 45 minutes. I was like, this game sucks.
oh, we're
I
gonna
tried to
stream
play
snipe.
Warfare.
We're gonna stream snipe him no matter what. It's gonna be
All
fucking
right, yeah,
glorious.
I mean, I'm down to clown.
I gotta contact Shinko because I think Shinko's gonna buy it too. So maybe we could get Shinko in on here as well,
Oh, frig, I'll buy it right now.
and then we'll just go to town on Phil. Like just dumpster fire him, like fucking.
Oh wait, I need tips, guys. Tips.
Tips.
To buy this
Yeah,
game.
tips.
Okay.
And DoorDash. Oh, wait, I'm not Jordy or Phil. Sorry.
DJ Runo, we're gonna if Phil does Modern Warfare 2 on the night stream next week, we're gonna put together a team and go after him. That's the plan right now. We're gonna see how many people we can get and see if we can just. What we'll do is we'll spread out. We'll all individually join servers until we land on a server that Phil's on, and then we'll all try to join that server.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because it's gonna be like if we spread out and we try to find like we're not all on the same server to begin with, then I'll just add as a friend request and then join the friend server.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I'm on East Coast, so I don't know if I'd ever even get matched with them unless I was paired up in someone else's lobby.
Well, I'm in the same region as Phil.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm west.
Oh, are they doing it? Are the servers by time zone and not by region?
I ain't no American Phil. Or Phil. Sorry, DJ Bruno, that was bad.
Oh!
I'm not American. I'm Canadian. I'm a Canuckistanian. Like,
He smells like polar bears and sleeps with the penguins. Oh wait.
Yeah.
What?
Trey's right.
And lives in an igloo.
It is by region. So,
Okay.
but if you add as a friends list, Canada is definitely not America. If you add by a friends list, you can join that friend server. It doesn't matter about region. So that's what I'm thinking we should try. Is we should just try spreading out, seeing if we can run into Phil and then just body him repeatedly over and over and over again.
All right. I think he's going to default to North America just because I don't think he's going to be smart enough to think to change realms to keep himself from getting sniped.
I'm going to look at it tonight here. I'm going to see how it's going to be divided. And then I'll come up with a plan. But again, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight.
Excuse me.
Look for my video tomorrow on the Viewbots Part 2, where I go into autistic detail. I'm going to talk to Meerkat here with Bloodbath offering an Alienware computer for him. We'll see what we can do for Meerkat to help him out. And again, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, everybody.
Guys, I'm going to pass out.
So am I. I'm done.
Have a good one.
Later,
yeah,
guys.
I'm done. Good night.